Hello everyone and welcome to GTA 5. Yes, it is that time again where we have, some weirdness. We've already got some weirdness. Someone's managed to put a plane and somehow not explode. I would like to point that out as well. There's a plane that's not exploded but lost a wing parked currently under the casino. That's actually quite well done. So, you know, it's the usual amount of silliness from a FailRace car meet. We don't really climb. I mean, there's other landed planes as well, because of course there's an upside down flying car for reasons, and there's some wide body Fiats because that's the latest thing to, you know, come to the game. I have a feeling the wheel. I mean, it's been exploded now. I have a feeling it was that one's fault, but there we go. They could have a they could just stay. It can just live on the door of that one until something happens. Whoop. And if I accidentally press left on the D-pad at any point, it will blow up. Can I get on top of this? I'm presuming I can. I think this is like explosion-proof. Not that I'm gonna... Whoa. Can I not get on the top of this? Maybe I cannot. Welcome, everybody, to another GTA 5 session. Oh, no. Can't... Oh, there's a machine gun. That's a terrifying sight. Oh, can you not climb on the roof of the trailer? Well, that's slightly disappointing. I'm sure you could climb on the roof of the trailer. There's a lot of sirens currently going on as well, which doesn't feel great if I'm being perfectly honest. There's a lot of sirens. There's a lot of fire coming out the back of that thing, and there is an Avenger somewhere hovering above. It's the usual mess that is a GTA stream. I had nothing to do with that. My sticky bomb's gone, so I'm gonna guess somebody shot it. Oh! Ow. We just got booped by an Avenger. And I'm on fire! Ugh. Well, the Reds has a very, very unwieldy helicopter. No, it's a little bit glitchy, that one, to be running people over with. Oh, God. There is a very noisy bike has just gone past. There was a little helicopter flying around. Jesus, all of the bikes have turned up today. Christ. Apparently the bikes are just whizzing around. Just, I feel like the question of what happens is, well, the car meet's gone the expected way. We've been run over by Lado. The police have turned up. A lot of things have exploded. And in general, there's a lot of fire. I feel like we have returned to normal. It was too quiet, too cleaner a start, really. Traeger Gamer, thank you very much for the donation, by the way. So, a limericking, we shall survive the hunt for. Okay, I'm not sure about the phrasing of that, but let's go for it. While the FailRace crew were filming, their hunt for Alex was chilling. While up in the air, Chris failed to be aware until he cried out, "Oh no, building!" Wasn't it Bumpy that did the building? However, I think it was Bumpy that did the "Oh no, building." However, I do like the limerick. I do like the limerick indeed. It's now just become an all-out war zone between helicopters. In the time of one limerick, the war zone has started and we've been run over by Nerets. Oh, bloody hell. Also, Smokey Zeus, thank you very much indeed for the incredibly generous donation. We will shoot Nerets out of the sky for you. I feel like this... Oh, wait, hold on. I feel like this could be a new thing. I'm not sure Nerets will appreciate it. However... Here we go. We require this. Yes. Hold on. Where is the revs gone? That's Blakey. Blakey's fine. Stevie was mugged for $400. I feel like that was a little bit unnecessary at that point. Oh, the rest has exploded. God damn it. Oh. Well, we were going for the explode refs for the, we have to explode another helicopter, possibly. Well, there's only really one helicopter left, and that's exploded as well. Helicopters don't last long. Is that hold on, is there a policeman standing on a wreck? Possibly. Possibly there is a policeman standing on a wreck. Well, I'm sure we will shoot. We will remember to shoot down Nareds out of the sky at some point. It can be the new roadcaster that replace that one with just shooting Nareds for reasons. Of course. Right, let's get some racing underway. I don't know where we're gonna go. We're gonna probably go to a silly track to start with. I'm not quite sure where we're going, where that's going to be. Oh, I haven't got my map and hard to turn back on. I should put that back on. Well, no, we have got I've got the names on because we filmed something after Survive the Hunt. Of course, that one is. I thought I was about to get mugged. It's just Lado. That's fine. Where's the auto shotgun? There we go. If needs be, we will have the auto shotgun at the ready. Right, let's go. No, not recently played. We're going to get set up. Can we find a race before? I fancy starting with a slightly silly race today. So, Prius Fall 3 sadly never worked. We tried. Prius Fall is one of those weird things that has never. The simplest version of it has tended to be the best. Zav wants Oval of Misfortune. I'm not sure I'm up for that one. Oh, what was the... It's the Brazen Special. I don't remember what that was. That was a survival race. There was one that I was thinking of. I really need to have a sort out of my whole map. But yeah, Prius Fall was like a simpler idea. The simpler map worked for the idea. There's been a few attempts at variation. So I just love that in the background of the menus, you can see the absolute ridiculous mess that is going on. I can't find the thing that I want, but I'm not going to find it here. I shouldn't have done this because I'm stuck selecting just some of these. Okay, we can get some of these back. Well, I can't find the race that I was going. I was going for the motorway one, but I can't remember what it was called. So, I mean, we can just go the Oval of Misfortune and be done with it. Shall we get? Shall we? We'll start off here, and then things can only go up, right? The reason we're not doing transform races is because we're only limited to 16 at the moment, or at least most of them are. There's supposed to be something that's changing it, but I don't know whether it's out yet or whether it has to be applied to them after the fact, and we just don't have them ready yet. So, yeah, that's that really. KBJ, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, love the videos. Is there going to be more The Longer Drive? There will be at some point. I'm sure we will come back to it. I got a little, I say, bored of it. When there are more mods or so, when the multiplayer is less broken, then we'll probably return to it for some more playing around. Basically, it's one of those games that once you've kind of done everything to do, once you've seen everything, there's not so much. I get a bit bored of just wandering around after a while, and you need more mods, you need more something to keep it going. And multiplayer will be fun to do when that comes around, when that's working. But it is a little bit broken at the moment, so yeah, that's not a thing. But, well, I say it's very unstable. When it's a little bit more stable, we'll have a go with that, and who knows. Highway Glitch Fest was, I think, the one I was looking for, the Brazen Special. But, right, okay. We're going to go... Yeah, I don't know if we've ever done sports classics. General rules for vehicles around here is you're not allowed to use armoured cars. I don't think there are any armoured sports classics, as far as I'm aware. But, yeah, we're not allowed to use any armoured cars for this. So... there we go. That is the rules for the vehicles. Vulcan, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, did you know that if you take the veins and major organs out of a human and organise them out on a table, the human dies? You know, you're not wrong. I definitely think that is a boo to you. Although I've been rewatching Supernatural of late, and that's probably something that would happen in that show at some point. There'll probably be some monster that does that. So, there we go. Right, the sports classics. 8 laps might be ambitious. Maybe we will all be angry by the end of it. Let's hope not. I don't know what I'm going to drive here. I mean, if there's something heavy, that's probably not a bad shout. You're going to get some cars that are going to launch stuff. We're going to get some cars that are going to get pinged around a lot. What on earth do I want to use here? I want to use something that's not going to get damaged, that's for sure. I genuinely don't know. I mean, the Furnace Classic you can't really go wrong with. Cheetah Classic also strong. Cyrus gets broken. And Turismo Classic's also pretty good. Alright, well, we're closest to this one now. No idea. No idea what we want for this at all. So, yeah, there's going to be some Turismos, there's some Roosevelts in here. See, the thing is, you could have the fastest car in the race by a mile and still get completely screwed. I mean, I have got the luck of starting from pole. A host advantage is always helpful, and we had a Roosevelt alongside, so we should be able to get away here. Or should have maybe gone for the jump. I'm avoiding the big explodey things. Someone's already died! The Chris Explosion Award has been given out, not to Chris. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Oh, that was very close. Hello. Oh, he clung on for dear life there. Right. We're taking it a little bit easy. We're taking it a little bit easy at the moment. And I'm just trying to get around this first lap without falling off the map, without doing anything untoward. Hello, hello, hello. And that was a very James May hello at that point. If Chris can manage to win with a Roosevelt, I would be very impressed. I mean, we have got... Oh! There's a big spin. And a lot of trouble. And Gliska leads the way with the retinue? I believe that's the name of it. That's fine. We will. I mean, we'll settle in for a chase at the moment. Might as well. There is all sorts of stuff flying around. Ooh! Well... I think that was Crane. I think Crane launched us up into the sky there. Gliska saved us. I'm amazed the retinue didn't go flying. Oh, Chris caught us. Gliska went off flying a lot worse than we did that time around. That's, yeah. Yeah, we got caught by one of the Roosevelts. Okay, so we're fine. We're just going to stick to the left at the moment. Now we're going to have trouble coming up here. Where are these cars going to go? Ewan's hugging the inside. Oh, that's fine. We'll spin around. Thankfully, there's a nice little gap for us to fall into down here. Gliska is not too far away. There is a red Turismo. Oh, there's a Lado, but we have survived another bump. It's a little spins like that. Little bumps and spins like that. Not the worst in the world for us. Oh, let's just take a look to the outside. Longbow's gone through the middle. We had to make a judgment call on that one. It was dangerous. I should have gone for the jump. Oh! Other way, other way! Ugh. I should have gone for the jump. I was sat there umming and ahhing about taking the jump. Decided not to, and absolutely should have done in that one. That was unfortunate for me. Unfortunate for Alado as well, who came off pretty badly. We're going to go underneath. So I think we're racing Salmon with the pink car. Oh dear. We were committed. You've got to not. I think I've got to not commit to that middle one. We're in ghost mode, so that's fine. So yeah, I think Salmon is in second and Gliska leads. However, whoa, the leads do not always last very long. That has very nearly fallen off. There is Gliska for the moment, heading that way. Hello, Chris. Are we racing Chris for position? We are. I mean, that's actually pretty good for a Roosevelt to be battling for the podium positions at the moment. Oh, I was not expecting there to be a car so far on the inside. Right. Okay, that's fine. Let's try and recover, and let's try and have a couple of good laps. That would be nice. We will follow. Oh! That's just appeared. That is terrifying. Go around a corner and just sudden appearing car. There is Salmon having trouble on the container bridge, and we are through. I am going to join Chris in taking the jump there. The reason being is we're trying to jump clear of any onrushing traffic. Blakey's going up high. We have not figured out a system. Danger Man turned up, and we had nowhere to go. We were always going to... I say sadly, we were just stuck in front of Salmon. We had nowhere we could go in that one. Nowhere Salmon could go really in that either. They weren't to know. Oh, bugger me. I decided not to go the middle, and yeah, we just ran into a Ewan at that point. Nothing we could have done about that one, really. Oh, not again with the... I'm not... See, the Turismo's good, but I feel like it's a little bit too light. We're just bouncing off some of these collisions in a very annoying ways. So yeah, maybe not the way to go, ultimately. Nugs got murdered. Well, murdered, but got tangled up with Danger Man there. Who was on, again, different parts of the lap. We have lots of cars on different parts of the lap here. Whoa! There's a mess of cars every which way, and Chris is for third, I think this is. Possibly. Oh, Crane. God sake, I've fallen off so many times in this. It's ridiculous. Salmon's done a front flip, or flips of sorts. Yeah, this is... I feel like we've not lost crazy amount of times, weirdly, in this, but we have fallen off so many times. So the last couple of laps. Glisson got a massive lead, so this is now for second, Salmon having lost some time. We will fire over there. Glisson's having a very, very good run. But, I mean, you've seen how easy it is to lose a whole heap of time around here. It is very possible to lose a lot of time at this track. We're going to have that happen. Oh, well, speak of the devil, there is Gliska. Chris pile drive the door. Oh, and Gliska's got tangled there. Oy. I'm going this way, and we lead the race. So we've had a terrible lap, and Gliska must have had an even worse one. Well, the hell am I supposed to do on that one? I don't... See, that's quite annoying for me, and that is the weakness of this car, is that there was a Roosevelt, and we literally bumped the Roosevelt, and we went off and did nothing to slow down Lando. Like, Lando was trying to avoid the traffic. Oh, Chris literally just turned across in front of us. Could not do much about that one. Yeah, so this is the downside. Oh, Gliska's off. This downside of the Turismo is much faster than the Roosevelt, but tell you what, that Roosevelt hurts. It costs us so much speed. In fact, Childish is leading the way somewhere. I haven't seen that. I think I just saw that fall off. Oh, well. God damn it. Didn't even see there was a car there until it was too late and we were already falling off the map. What is it with this Turismo and bouncing? This is ridiculous. Oh, this is a terrible car choice. Game. Just leave me in ghost mode. Just leave me in ghost mode at this point. I want to be able to get through just this corner. This corner would be nice. And this is how Gliska lost a 20-second lead. Crane is going that way. That's short. Okay, there's An orange car made a bit of an iffy jump. We need an absolutely outstanding lap now if we're going to do anything. We're going to follow a Lado. Oh, well, follow Lado a little bit too much there. Got stuck in the back of that car. Oh, that's an impressive flip for Ewan. Well, oh, there's Gliska. Oh, come on, Turismo, cling on. There we go. We're somehow 4th again, which shows how well this race is going for a lot of cars. Oh, bloody hell. We will jump over that way. Have we found a nice little gap to drive into? I think we have here. We can go to the outside. There is a Ewan. There's a Gliska. So Gliska leads from Chris and Childish. Oh, no. No. Ugh. Don't know why we twisted on takeoff there. I think we must have hit the ground really awkwardly there. Oh, Gliska's gone for that gap, which was probably a wise thing, actually, considering how that was all going. There's going to be a gap for me to jump into there. Where is Chris? Is it Chris we're trying to catch, or has Charlie? I don't know who's fallen off. We're going on a mission, trying to have a good lap. Well, there's a danger man. Oh, bloody hell, that's a lot of cars. I see a Chris. Okay, I think we're trying to catch a Chris. Danger man has crashed and fallen off. There's... Get the checkpoint. Okay. God damn it. That was a bit of a... Oh no, the Refs has turned up. Oh, and Childish has turned up. The Refs has turned up as I was leaving Ghost Mode, and the Refs is beached, I think. I believe that is a very beached Nareths. At the time, it was very wise to take a jump. Childish got stuck in that crash, which we actually jumped over. It was very, very helpful indeed. Those Roosevelts are so tough. And that's probably never been said in this game before, but it is true. They are, in this context, in this race, those Roosevelts are actually causing real pain for the little supercars. Woo! Okay, where is there going to be a gap? There, somewhere about. Still in the podium positions. Childish is trying to make up some time there while I was trying to be controlled, and I don't really... Oh, it's the end of the race. Never mind. Well, we're going to need a miracle, which we're not going to get, unfortunately. Well, that's annoying. Oh, and of course, Liam gets fired at me. There we make it. Just. Oh, Christ. Well, there we go. There we go. It is. I mean, the Roosevelt getting second is a hell of a job. That is a good job. It's so slow, but it was strong enough. I kind of wish I'd gone for it, to be honest. The retinue takes victory. Well done, Gliska, for surviving the chaos in all of that one. I mean, considering how many times I reset, 4th is not too bad going, but that does suggest how badly this has gone for everybody else. If I've been able to reset that many times, and we got back to the lead as well. It was only one little section that was truly awful for us that dropped us out of contention for the lead. So, yeah. We had a lot of resets, but we made something. Well, Gliska's AI just farting around. I'm pretty sure Gliska was the only one in a retinue in this one. But yeah, the retinue was not a bad choice. Not a bad choice at all. We're just following the refs trying to murder a crane at the moment. What position is this all over? A long way back is the answer. Crane is about to finish in 15th. The Reds is a lot further back than that. The Reds is 22nd. There we go. Ethan, thank you very much for the donation. A will alert to you and Nareth's crash for you as well. Good timing. Thank you, Nareth, for that one. So, evening, Alex. A haiku for this glorious track. Race at the oval. Choose wisely or face despair. Checkpoints are saviors. That is pretty accurate. That is pretty accurate. I mean, definitely haiku of the day. We'll have FailRace poetry class for us all. That is going to be. I do like that one. Works very well. Works very well indeed to sum up this track. Well done, Gliska, for making it through that mess. Honestly, anyone surviving the race is has done well, because it's chaos. It's absolute chaos. Lee got that Zion into 6th, which is not bad going. Yeah, Lado didn't do too badly. 8th with the Roosevelts, 2nd place of the Roosevelts as far as I can see. Yeah, there was a lot of punting, a lot of bumps, a lot of complete and utter chaos, basically. If you are just joining the stream, welcome all to some GTA 5 nonsense. The oval of considerable misfortune has claimed many victims in the first race. Me a lot, everyone else a lot. There was a lot of falling off and a lot of crashes, really. Oh, let's not go have that. What category do we want to go to next? I mean, we could be mean. Although, so it could be mean. We could... I'm not doing open wheels, don't worry. Okay, this could be very, very ridiculous. Now, the obvious thing here, the obvious thing that I'm going to say is don't use a bike. Okay? Everything else, I'm going to say is fair game. Okay? Everything else is fair game, but do not use a bike. Now, this throws up the tough choice. Do you use something heavy? Do you use something like ridiculously heavy to try and push through the traffic, but run the risk of being slow? And that is the question. I'm not going to say dunes only. I'm going to say you are welcome to use what you want. If you want to use a dune, you can use a dune. You will hit stuff out of the way, but you will be slow and you will probably fall over. I don't know if that's going to be a good call as far as a vehicle goes. I don't think so. I think it's going to fall over too much, but we saw with the Roosevelt. We saw how strong they were. So, yeah, don't use a bike, though. That's the one thing that's not allowed in this. You are not allowed to use a bike because that would be boring. I don't know what... See, I would use a Dragger, but they won't be available in this, of course, because this is far too old. I mean, the Dragger would be the easy, obvious choice, although it might flip over quite easily. Oh, yeah, no Insurgents either, as I believe that is in this category as well. I forgot about that, yeah. Don't use the Insurgent. That's the very, very obvious choice. For some reason, I thought that was a different category. So, yeah. Don't use the Insurgent. Don't use any of the armoured vehicles. And don't use a bike. Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward stuff, okay? There's going to be a good few dunes around the place. I'm tempted to go for the other type of dune, the buggy. Don't know whether that might go underneath the Dakar trucks. That's the hope. But I don't know whether that would work. Whatever's going to happen here is going to be absolute mayhem. I might guess like Camacho. Try and go middle of the road. Be strong enough to push stuff, but not quite be as topply over. Topply over, I think, is the best way to describe the Dakar truck. Definitely do not want an injection in this. That would not be good. God, I don't know what's going to be a good call here. Bikes are for cheaters. Oh, Menacer is also armoured, so that's not allowed. I mean, I could go to something... I've not really ever driven this. Caracara 4x4. Sure, I'm going for something a bit middle of the road. Camacho is probably a good choice. I feel like I've gone for a similar old crane. You're going to have a bad day. There's a few Camachos. There's another Caracara I can see. There's a few dunes. There is a monster truck or two in there for good measure. Oh, you poor fool. Well, you poor fools. You are going to have an entertaining time, that's for sure. Oh god, the Dakar truck is not actually all that slow. Especially if it gets a slipstream. It's going to fall over. It's going to roll around. That would be the concerning part. Oh, there's a cheaty Blakey going on. Blakey, God's sake. For God's sake, you aren't supposed to be on a bike. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Back out and try. Oh, well, I think Gliska was going for Blakey. I was the innocent bystander. Ah! That's a sight to have spawned into. We've come out of that in 4th. Thank God for that. Oh. Okay, so Mustang Yeti, I think, is the highest placed Dakar truck at the moment. There's Chris with a Hellion. One didn't listen about the Insurgent. Lado's representing Scotland by the looks of it. No, I didn't even get the checkpoint. The rest, you could have waited until I got the bloody checkpoint. For that one, stay in ghost mode, thank God for that. Oh, crap. Oh, come on, Cara, you can do it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, there's monster trucks. There's so many monster trucks. Everywhere there are monster trucks. Oy. And the Guardian just about survived. Cara, live. You did. Oh, Kevlar is not had a good time there. Oh, hello. There's a Dakar truck, got stuck on the curbing and fell off. So, Childish leads the way by a long way, actually. I don't know what they're driving. I haven't really seen it. So, yeah, I'm not sure what is the leader. Oh, there's a Welsh monster truck. Well, that's actually kind of helped me out a little bit. We will scoot around the top there. I don't think we've got anything coming from that direction. We are fine. Oh, crap. Hello, Chris. We'll boot the Hellion, it's all fine. I feel like the monster trucks would actually just struggle over the container bridges. Probably don't have the best of times there. Oh, Kamasho's had a very big flip. Oh, I thought that was in ghost mode. Well, we are stuck. I was just trying to move, but we got stuck there. We just can't. I mean, that is the downside. The Cara is quite strong, but there's only so much it can do in some of those. Oh, Childish is in a Vagrant, which I feel like it's very fast, but that will really get bullied. Though I'm not sure. I'm not sure, like, we're that much better really against a Dakar truck or a monster truck. It's blocked here. Well, we're gonna push our way through, which we have done successfully. Oh, wee. That was a hell of a tank slapper going on, but we got away with it. That's a flying Dakar truck. There's monster trucks everywhere up here. Is there going to be a gap to get through? There is just about a gap to get through. Fantastic stuff. Oh! Just bounced off each other. Through the gap. Kind of a gap. Kind of a gap. Kind of a gap. Oh, go monster truck. Okay, all is good. Minor large panic. And that's off. Oh no, too much speed. Okay, there was a lot of speed. We somehow actually slowed that down. You know what? I'm going to kind of use Ewan as a street sweeper. Although Ewan is now pointing the wrong way. Oh, God's sake. We almost caught up to Childish. And then the... I was trying to be cheesy and use ghost mode. And it sort of worked without the checkpoint. I thought we caught up to Childish, but maybe not. I thought I saw Childish in that mess of vehicles. Well, there's Mustang. Vortex is a lap down already. It might have been Drake, to be honest, I saw. There is Childish. So Childish has had a bad run. Come on, Cara, get going. Yeah, that Vagrant is going to have problems in contact, basically. Vortex move. Hey, Noreth has climbed. Go. We gotta go. I don't know what's going on with the monster trucks here. They've broken this bit of the map. Right, we've found a gap to get through there. We don't really have much ability to push stuff out of the way. That's why I was taking it slightly cautiously there. If the Vagrant comes across something like that, it really... I mean, I can't do much. Vagrant can do even less than we can. Uh-oh. I mean, well, Blakey's through, but Blakey doesn't count in this one, I'm afraid. Blakey is very much disqualified from this. Oh. Go, Cara. Go. That is a very big mess of vehicles. Nope. The Vagrants had an accident. I didn't even really do anything. Vagrant just kind of got stuck between two much bigger vehicles and pinged itself out of existence. Oh, there's a little gap on the inside. We will get through there. Well, I mean, what the hell am I going to do at that point? There's very little option. Oh, game, don't. Why did you get me out of ghost? You literally got me out of ghost mode a millisecond too soon for that one. We are through, and then we're into the Battle of the Monster Trucks, which I don't want to be a part of. I still don't want to be a part of this. Well, Danger Man's going to come off worse. Come on, Cara. There we go. We are somehow still third. Childish is still leading the way. In this, and another monster truck has flipped over the barrier. This time, one of the Liberators. All right, let's just go. I would have got Blakey if I could have done and still made the corner. Unfortunately, we could not make the corner. Oh, Cara, survive that. You do just. You just cling on for dear life. Charles is going to get eaten by a monster truck and does. Alright, well, that is a boop on the bike that should technically not be in this, so that's why I don't feel bad about that. I will 100% aim for the bike because you're not supposed to be on a bike. Something's fallen off. I don't know what it was. I think it was that. Oh, hello, Ewan. Oh, dear! There's just a Dakar truck. I think it might have been Liam. Not sure. Oh, beans. I'd stopped to try and go behind all of that. It did not work. It really did not work. Well, now we've tackled a longbow. Oh, and longbow's been hit by Longbow's gone off. Oh, there's a gap somewhere around here. There's a Danger Man having a fall off. How does one get through this? Push is the answer. Right, there's a little gap. Go. Who am I actually racing? Valtrek is the vehicle I'm trying to catch up ahead, which I think might be the purple Brawler, maybe? Which we have just got. Valtrek was in that cluster. So yeah, I mean, we're still trying to catch Childish. We tried to catch Childish from the beginning, which we've not been able to do. Didn't know what way Amy was going to go there. Oh, sorry. Oh, crap. Not that it's really helped. Not that I've really had much help here. Just trying to go in a direction that's helpful to us. Oh, we got away with that amazingly well, considering what was going on there. Got Nick from Stevie in all of that. Gliska, he's a lap down, I think, this time around. There's a gap. Well, we'll just fire you underneath some some monster trucks. Sure. There is no good way through this, is there? Well, that was not going to solve anything. Unfortunately, it's just screwed me over. Well, because then got fired off by a longbow monster truck. There's just monster trucks cluttering up every possible bit. Oh no! Oh, for God's sake! Right. There's. Oh well, that's still go. I don't know what's ghost mode and what isn't at this point. Just sometimes we're in ghost mode for long enough to actually do something, and then sometimes we're not. Pretty much. Whoa! Oh, that's why. I mean, that's why the Insurgent shouldn't be in here. The bike's not allowed because they're stupidly fast and OP, and the Insurgent's not allowed because it pushes everything out of the way. Insurgent should really be second in this one. Obviously not having a good time of it. Whoa. Well, that's some physics. I don't know what on earth I was supposed to do in that, to be honest with you. Oh, come on. Why is it always this section? Every bloody time. It's that bit that kills us. We've got FailRace and Mustang to try and catch up to now. Oh, Mustang's actually in a Dakar truck as well, so... Oh, it's not really going very well for me. Out the way. That one there, we do have the strength. We do have the power in that collision. Right, so Charles actually did get victory amazingly with the Vagrant. I mean, there were 2 monster trucks as I came around the corner, and now there's a 3rd one, and we've been fired off. I mean, oh, God's sake. I'd like to move. There we go. We're not going to get a podium this time around, sadly. Unfortunately, as much fun as it has been, we are not going to get a podium. I was going to just follow the monster truck into the... Just going to push the monster truck and hope that we come out of it in a way that's useful to us. Yeah, it's just that. Oh, piss off, really? I'd like to get through this section, please. I mean, of course, well, this is lagging all over the place there. Christ. We're going to go over that side now. Like, at some point, a side will actually be usable for us. They just had the really frustrating, just stuck in place kind of moments with this one. And that, I mean, that's kind of the outside of the carriage. Well, I mean, the theory was it wasn't going to be too bad for that, but yeah, we have just not been able to get through some of the messes that have occurred. We got through there quite nicely, but it's going to be too little too late, I think. I think we lost way too much time, unless really bad things go on. Valtrack has just crossed the finish line. Holy crap, how we survived that, I don't know. We're going to murder Drake. Unintentionally, but we are going to absolutely murder Drake there. We're up to 5th now. Amy's finished 4th, so we can't get any further forward. We're going to just follow a monster truck, and at least that'll be a roadblock. We had a very good second part of that final lap. We had a very good second part of that final lap. But there we go. Yeah. Just could not get through. Could not get through in that vehicle at all. Childish takes victory with the Vagrant in all of this. Valtrack gets 2nd ahead of a June, which holds on for 3rd. You know, fair play, well done, Amy. But the Junes were not too bad. Amy gets 3rd with the June. Mustang and Vortex both finishing fairly well also with the June. So they could do well. Could do well around it. It is because it can just hit harder than anything, well, I say almost than anything else. The poor Rebel that we've got on screen at the moment is... the Rebel, is not the vehicle you want for this one. The Rebel is really not the vehicle you want around here. The monster trucks were funny. The monster trucks were funny, but they would, well, as you can see, just the monster trucks were just agents of chaos, really. And off goes a Stevie again. The monster trucks, because the problem with those is the monster trucks just don't fit, as Stevie is quite amply proving. Monster trucks are more frustrating in this. Because they don't actually fit across some of the obstacles, which I didn't really think about. But, there we go. Do they have to go? Yeah, the monster trucks have to go across both of them, which is fine when they're on their own, but less fine, well, you know, you're never on your own around here. There's always something going on. There's a Danger Man gone for a 4. Where's the highest placed monster truck? We've still got a lot of vehicles to finish. I will tell you when we get this. The highest placed monster... This guy fell a long way, actually. This guy didn't have a great race. Danger Man is the highest place in the monster trucks, maybe, in 15th. That's how awful they have... Yeah, funnily enough, the monster trucks have worked really badly, with the Rusty Rebel probably being the only thing that's worse. Yeah. The monster trucks were not the thing for this. God. Made mostly worse by the fact they don't really fit. There is a Flyer monster truck towards a Danger Man. So yeah, Danger Man is the highest placed and might get a finish. Oh, Danger Man's off. Yeah, there might be one monster truck make a finish. Possibly. There's just modern art there. If we had like a freeze frame of that, would have been glorious modern art. In fact, Danger Man does make up a position on the mess of the run to the finish line here. Well done. Well, 14th place is the best of the monster trucks. Honestly, I think in that battle, is something. Crane's got a June loader. Well, that's a physics moment right there. I love how the Land Rover can hit the side of a monster truck and the Land Rover somehow came off better. Sure. Why not, physics? Why not? Oh, dearie me. That was a mess. Well, we've started off as we mean to go on. Wildly out of control, basically. Bewitched Gaz, thank you for the donation. Saying, if Mary gave birth to Jesus and Jesus was the Lamb of God, but it just ends. I presume there was supposed to be a sheep joke somewhere in there. Does that make God a sheep? I think that's where the joke was going, but it might have been sent before it was finished. Sure, we'll make our own sheep jokes. Why not? Why not? Quite why the sheep jokes, I don't know. However, we will give you a boo anyway. Zav, thank you for the donation. Just apologising for selecting that circuit. Look, things can only get better. Alright? We can only go up from this point onwards. I actually don't say that, Christ. Richmond, thank you for the donation. Saying Highway Glitchfest sounds downright sensible compared to this last race. Highway Glitchfest is much more sensible than that. Highway Glitchfest, that's, I mean, the Overlook Misfortune has always been nightmare fuel, and it's it's bad when you run like 12, 15 people. When you run 28, it's really bad. It's really chaotic, and we've managed to fall over. I don't have much luck climbing around here. I was just going to fall over trying to jump about on that bit. But yeah, Highway Glitch Fest, maybe we'll visit it at some point. We'll see. Sound of White Noise, thank you for the donation. Saying I had a great time until I got entangled into every monster truck ballet performance on the road. There was a lot of monster truck ballet. There was a lot of monster truck ballet, actually, and it was a problem. It was difficult to deal with. I got caught in it a bit, but considering I still came fifth, it was obviously not as much as quite a few vehicles. So yeah, the monster truck ballet did make life difficult for a lot of us, but you know, it made it some sort of spectacular. We're not going to make a car park, are we? Whee! Ooh! I would say that can we get out? I want to leave it there. I would say that was a very successful parking job. Reason why we were going to leave that there is I have a sneaky suspicion someone's going to be up in a helicopter, and we still owe someone an exploded Nareths. It's like the win for large donations. We will shoot down Nareths' helicopter. Are you Nareths? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Are you Nareths? Nope, you're not Nareths. I've exploded the wrong button. There was a helicopter. I felt like it needed to be done. Sorry, you were a substitute Nareths. Oh crap, is that Nareths? Just if it's in the sky, we're gonna find out. It's just a new game of is it Nareths? I feel like that's Nareths. Oh no, that's Amy. Never mind. Ugh. Well, we didn't really. I mean, the rocket. Technically, I got the kill. However, that was more of a plane crash than it was anything. Lester, I don't want to really have to deal with this. So, can we just... I was just busy having my own fun. There we go. Oh, the new game of if it's in the air, shoot at it, and it might be an arrest. I didn't think they killed you in one shot, but there we go. We have new news. But yeah, Smoky Zeus, I hope that was a good enough... I mean, it was pretty spectacular. It was at least a fairly spectacular sequence of events. So, you know, it's not very often a cargo plane tries to take out an individual person, and that somehow, yeah, that's not the way that turn of events is supposed to go, really. But there we have it. Right, shall we go and load up an event? There's a lot of sirens going on, because of course there is. Right, let's go and... Oh, for God's sake. I saw that one happening as I was going through the menus. Bloody muggers. I'm going to blame... I bet that one is from the red. No, it was a Lado! A Lado mugger! Bloody Lado. I was expecting that to be... I was expecting that to be an arrest mugger. Not that I have very much money on me at the moment. I was clever enough to remember to put most of it away at this point. Right. I hear a helicopter. Okay, we are fine. Right. Let's go and find a race. I also love that anyone saying subscribe to Lado Show automatically doesn't get shown. That's quite funny. Right, I can't remember what ones we have done recently. Sure, let's go race around some chafed buttocks. This can only go incredibly well. I feel like this was named just so I say that on stream at some point. I vaguely remember this track being fairly good. Oh wait, is this the one? Yeah, this I do remember this one. When I invite everybody in, there might be a couple of spaces if you do want to take part. Ewan is a person to message alongside where we have highlighted. There we go. Just move now. Alongside where we have highlighted. If you want to take part, send a message to Ewan, and he will try and get you connected. You have to have the enhanced version. You have to be playing on Xbox if you want to join. I also love how the subscribe to anybody automatically gets pinged as spam. However, the unsubscribe doesn't. I'm sensing a theme from YouTube. Yes, we can unsubscribe from the Lado Show. Gotta love YouTube. Well, no, there's the other word for how you actually think about YouTube. But, yeah. Anyway, I digress. This one, I believe this should all be locked to some rally cars. From what I remember, I go 5 laps with some rally cars around here. It's a pretty good fun circuit, actually. When we did this in filming, we managed to have a very big crash in silly ways. I'm sure we'll be inevitably able to do that again. But, yeah. Let's go and see what happens. Everything is set how it should be. Please tell me that's not available. It isn't. Good. Otherwise, I know what chat would want. However, it is all. To be fair, a race with police when we've got 20 plus is probably not going to work well. I mean, we've seen what happens with the Guardians of the Motorway when police get involved there. It gets broken really fast. Alright, the Omnis rally car, the Audi, is good to go. Alright, let's see what happens here. Lots of people are betting on... Well, I say lots. We got 3 grand's worth of bets on us. We will try not to disappoint. However, there's probably going to be some mayhem around here. Let's see what happens, though. It is going to be cleaner than the last one. That's for sure. It is going to be a much... Well, I say much. Yeah, actually, it's going to... Whatever happens, it's going to be a cleaner race than the Oval of Misfortune. Oh, we got that all crossed up on the bumps. Thankfully, there's no one around to kind of bump into to really make that one worse, so we got away with it. Liam is alongside. Oh, and Liam will get that pass completed. We will have to yield in the end. I all just started from it bouncing around on the run down the hill. Liam's into the wall. I desperately trying to not follow Liam at that point. Had to get out of it. Lado slides through. Actually quite, I mean, the yellow and red, I guess it's kind of closer to the actual Quattro livery a little bit. But it actually looks quite good on that one. The orange doesn't really, it's not too bad on this livery. Yeah, the yellow actually does look half decent, but I think that is mostly because it looks like the real thing. We're going to climb over the back of Liam if we're not careful. Lado has turned up with a lot of speed and a lot of physics has just put me round. I think Lado's wing caught the side / caught my wing, and I think that's what dragged me round. It's very strange, but I do believe that is what has happened. We're gonna not really have much we can do here. Sam can have a look to the inside, but you end up on such a tight line there, you get no speed in the car. We're trying to deal with... Oh, I forgot about that bit. Forgot about that narrow section. That's going to cause chaos further back. If we can stay away from the further back chaos, that would be good. We're going to try and focus on moving forward. Which, hopefully, we are not going to get sucked back into that big fight. I mean, they are going to catch us. We've got Slipstream and Catch Up, of course, turned on. A woolala to somebody. Can't take my eyes off the screen currently, but thank you very much for the donation. Whoever that one was, it was Andrew. Thank you very much. We have not had the best first lap, but it was certainly not the worst. Amy makes a pass to take second away from Liam. Childish continues to lead the way, but probably won't hold it for too much longer. I say that though, Liam and Amy getting connected together did not have the run down the hill they were wanting, really. We've got to stop fighting viciously over second at this point. And I'm about to end up joining in this battle. I don't want to go around the outside there. Liam has jumped the barrier. Liam has completely cleared the barrier. I think he can get back on the circuit. He has to go a long way around there, but we'll get back on the circuit. Yeah, we need to get ourselves organised here and work on chasing down Childish, because we started doing quite well. Oh, God. Why? It's got to be the wing that got caught on that, right? We were going so slowly as well. That's such an annoying... Like, hitting those and losing every bit of momentum is annoying. Hitting those and being spun at about 5 miles an hour is really annoying. Now we're going to be stuck in the middle of the pack. Which is not where I want to be with this car. I don't want to be in this race. It's just going to be a battle. It's it's going to be a kind of pick and choose your moments while trying not to get to run in from behind. The wall as well. It's not going to help. I think another slight difficulty for me. The way I drive, the way I tend to make lap speed with a lot of cars, and especially it seems to be at this circuit, I tend to be slow into corners and focus on getting good exits, which is fine and is a good way to make lap time. The problem is I will be taking it a little bit, I'll be a little slower on the way into a corner because I'm trying to set up for an exit, and when you've got a big group of cars, someone just dives you every corner. And the problem is that you then lose all of your time, but they lose time getting past you, and we need to not actually fight. We need to focus less on the fighting currently and more on the catching Childish. Catch Childish, and then we can fight till we're blue in the face. But at the moment, and then we're going to get bumped by someone else having a spin. Hello, Eve. You have just poked your head, and I have had a crash because I was looking up at the cat doing her. With the way, I'll never be able to show you this, but with the way the lighting is in my office and the way the colours are on Eve, the way she was just sort of stood looking over, the kind of white bits on her face, like the underside of her chin, I guess, and her tummy, was just a weird strip of light going on above my monitor. I can never show, like, nothing will ever do that justice in terms of like a camera or whatever, but that is really funny. Hello, Eve. Just a strip of slightly reflective cat fur looking over the monitor. What are you doing? Why are you looking up the ceiling? Are they ghosts? I hope not. Right. Let's go. And, well, this race has just been... That was a frustration move, that one, I'll be honest. Sorry, Valtrek. That was just that this race has just not really gone the way that I would have wanted it to early on. And here we are. We've got salmon behind us. And focus on getting through the gates without any trouble. We should have a little bit of clean air going on. I've still got reflective cat coverage. It's actually, what the hell happened to Chris? How did you manage that one, Chris? That is really, really impressive. That is really impressive how you managed to spiral so far out of the map on that one. Good draft. I don't think the draft is effective on the dirt, if I remember correctly. It is still effective, but it's not as effective as it is on tarmac, right? I think the way the car gets slowed down, like friction, there we go, something like that. So it never seems quite as effective on the dirt as it is on the tarmac. There we go, we've got that. Figured out how I want to take that crest and carry as much speed as possible. Be a little too far back. I'll just focus on trying not bump into the walls. We'll get a good exit here, but it's difficult to really make a pass down this section of track because you don't really have a big braking zone, especially with everybody slipstream off one another. I'm not going to be able to make a straightforward pass here. We will just follow for the moment. Get a good exit, but I have nowhere to go with it. We're going to be too close. So I actually try to duck away a little bit to get a slipstream tow in a different point because we were too close for the initial slipstream tow in the air. That didn't really help matters much. And we will be to the inside and we'll be up a position. Okay, we're up to 7th. We've got a big gaggle of cars in front. And then, who's in the lead? Gliska's got, okay, so Gliska's got a big lead, and then this is second back, pretty much. There's Gliska. Yeah, you can make a little bit more of a break in this one than you can in some of our other circuits. Ewan just got squeezed out going in there, although Pink Car is going to struggle to make that point if we're really, really slow on the exit. We have pulled clear of Salmon, who has lost some time through there. I want to be flat through there. The bumps throwing the car. I mean, this is a great track for, you know, rally racing. It's a good track for this. It's fun to drive around. Oh, God. That has been childish. Had a bump with someone. Did not see. I was busy checking back to see what was going to be heading towards us. Amy and Liam are recovering. They were at the front to start with, so I think they had a tangle at some point. Hence how we got ahead of them. That would make sense as to where they went. Ewan's out very wide and he's going to be slow. Oh, is there a gap for an Omnis? Almost. We had a really good run over the crest, but struggling to make the pass work. Ewan is still going to be there. Oh, I mean, we pushed Ewan as much as we could, and then Ewan did exactly the same back to us on the next corner. All is fair in racing. But that fighting has just... I was thinking we were going to be able to get past Ewan. That's why we didn't really give up on that one, perhaps, when we should have done. I thought we could get the move done. But we might have been better off waiting. I mean, this is what I said earlier. It's really easy to end up losing some time. Slipstream seems to be really weird. Like, Liam got a great tow and shot off up towards those, and we just didn't. Now, Amy's got no slipstream behind me. I've got nothing from the cars ahead. Gliska is enjoying that lead currently. Not really under threat yet, but might be by the end of it. I don't know. Gap's not really changed very much. Got one more lap to go? No, this is it. This is the final lap of the race. Never mind. Gliska will be untouchable, I would think, at the front, barring a big mistake. We are all out of shape coming through there. Get away with it surprisingly well. Oh, both me and you on a slightly wonky line on the way in there. Another Woolala to somebody, thank you very much. I am concentrating hard on this race. Ewan's got a big switch heading up towards this final corner. That will put us alongside. Nareth has managed to explode somewhere. Nareth, did you find a petrol station? I can't imagine you've found any other way to explode around here other than... Do we go past the petrol station, possibly? Ewan's had a dive to the inside. Does Ewan have the momentum on the exit there? They do not. Oh, I think Danger Man might have stole that at the end. Oh dear. I think Danger Man did steal it, but that's very unlucky for Gliska, who did a great job of leading that one for a couple of laps and just got caught on the run to the line. Oh. Well done. So well done, Danger Man. Well done, Gliska. Liam gets on the podium. Blakey's 4th. We would end up 5th in the end, battling away with Ewan and Amy. Stevie gets 8th. Childish led a lot early on, and don't know what happened to them in all of that. Oh, I think they got lagged. Okay, Childish got lagged, killed, which sadly does occur. Yeah, there was some jittery, laggy cars going on. I think it might have been lag, actually, how Lado murdered me. But there we go. There we go. The rally race is a really cool circuit as far as dirt tracks, as far as off-road circuits go. This one is great fun. So there we go. I will. I'll settle for 5th. It could have gone a lot worse. We had a bit of a difficult time at places, so to have recovered there, I'm fairly happy. Also, a Woolala, Shady Brady. Thank you for the donation. Sorry, I'll read donations as we go and reload the race. Shady Brady, thank you for the donation. Saying, hello, Alex. Someone from Ferrari must be in charge of a race control at Daytona. And NASCAR can't figure out whether or not it's raining. Oh, dear. That's going to be an entertaining one when I get around to watching it on YouTube in the next... whenever it gets put up there. Normally it gets put up there a couple of days later. Oh, dear. You don't want Ferrari in charge of anything, really. To be fair, not all of their decisions are terrible. Just a lot of them are. Just a lot of them are very questionable. Although, yeah, race controls sometimes do not do a very good. It's not an easy job. I know. I do appreciate that, of course. There are some wacky calls, though. Christian Sweden, thank you very much for the donation. So, as usual, taking my evening run with your stream in my ears. I will most certainly not meet another runner with Crazy Racing Brits as a soundtrack, for their exercise. No, you are probably the only... I mean, I'll ask chat. Chat, is there anybody else? Is there anybody... Actually, if I can be asking this, so the chances are if you're out on a run, you probably can't reply. So, you know, if there is anybody else out on a run listening to this stream, you probably are the only run, Christian. But, you know, we'll throw the question out there just in case. Just in case. Andrew, thank you very much for the donation. I say hi. I think you should all do a few live races with Carly, and the loser has to do a live for fit video. What's that? I don't know what that is. I feel like I shouldn't. I feel like I don't want to ask what that is. But there we go. I mean, the bigger problem with doing GTA stuff at the moment is we only have one Xbox Series X, right? I think I remember the names of those. Yeah. We've only got one at the moment, so can't do much with GTA because the old version doesn't get the enhanced. The old console doesn't get the enhanced one. However, there are plans for some more videos with Carly, and certainly the Wednesday stream will be more sort of co-op-y stuff. I have got an old Xbox One X, there we go, set up now. So things like SnowRunner and all of that can be possible with Carly and that sort of thing. But GTA not quite at the moment, but I'm sure at some point we will get another console that will run the enhanced version, etc. All right, we've got full 30 person race here. I would like to run the way at the front. It's not going to happen. I mean, if we can just get through the first lap fairly nicely, That's the main goal. It always is the main goal. Survive lap 1, and we do have the big advantage of being the host. We can start at the front, and generally that keeps us out of trouble, or more out of trouble, at least. We will see. We will see how this goes. Both these trucks pretty even in terms of performance. They're going to be bouncier. They're going to be potentially more fully over. Again, that is definitely the correct term. Fully over is 100% the right term. The right adjective? Sure. Race time. I thought for a second Amy didn't get the booster. If you had a slow start with these, oh, that was a lag bump from somebody behind that seemed to transition through the pack. Oh, and it went wrong. Amy got turned immediately, and a lot of other vehicles fell over. A few of us... Oh, wait, Amy didn't get... Who got flipped over? Someone got flipped over in all of that. I thought it was Amy. It actually wasn't. Maybe it was Mustang? I genuinely don't know. Something flipped and twisted through the air, and... I don't know quite... Whoa! We are going to go off. We're going to get away with that. We are. Maybe, I don't know what. Maybe there's probably been some lag. Probably been quite a lot of lag going on in this one, by the looks of it, which is always scary when you're racing off road, because any little racing off road with these sort of any little contact could send these vehicles tumbling over. We are all going to go side by side on the landing of the jump. It is 3 wide for the lead. Mustang's going to run out of road and does have to back out of that. We will fire our vehicle to the inside and move up into the lead of the race. We'll send Amy the long way around there. Cut back underneath for the exit, but I don't think it's going to be enough to actually do anything about affecting a pass. This next corner, not really an overtaking spot. It is if I hit the lamppost. However, in fact, this whole next section, you're not really going to find a pass. It's too narrow. There's only really one line through it. You might get a pass through here if you can get on the power a little bit sooner, but again, it's difficult. And then we've got this. Everyone wants to be flat out through here. Oh, the pink truck's tangled, and Mustang came off a lot worse. That was a bounce off the inside. It's always possible. It can always happen. Oh, that's one hell of a two-wheel moment as well. Jeez. Okay, we're fine. I'm alive, but that is something apparently that can happen to your truck when going around the final sort of corner. I do remember that when we filmed that. I probably should have remembered that for this. Towards that bloody post if we're not careful. Not quite got the line right here. In fact, Mustang's recovered fairly well from all of this. Lado is going to have... look, it's going to end up a little bit out of position through there. So we will... Lado got a big... I don't know if Lado got a bump or Lado got an oversteer. Twitch mid-corner, oh, like that. Either way, you don't want to be on the outside of a vehicle with an oversteer twitch, but, you know, sometimes you can't do much about it. Like, if you're committed to going to the outside, you can't do anything if the car on the inside does suddenly sort of twitch and have to catch it. You're unfortunately a passenger at that point. We've got a big group of cars lining up behind. It was alright when it was a couple of car battle for the lead, but we're going to end up with like a 5-car battle for the lead. This might get a little bit messier. We are to the inside, but we're not going to... We might have the speed. We have the line at least, or kind of the line, to just get the lead. Only just. It was very, very close. Through all of that, we will jump across the track. Almost get landed on. Now again, we're into the kind of single file bit, really, through here. We'll try and be neat and tidy through this section. That is what we want to have. Blakey is in second. I think after Amy bumped back and went round, that might have put Lado and co. Well, we've got the Team Orange trucks are at the front of the field. The two Team Orange Desert Raid trucks are leading the way. So we're not going to be able to do anything with that to the inside there. actually better off falling back. Would we be able to? Okay, I mean that's more information for the end of the race there. How are we going to be able to get Slipstream to be most effective? Oh, there's bumps out that wide line. Didn't know it was going to work. There's a little bit of an experimental line. Still 3 wide as we leave turn 1. We're up on our side. Amy is going to potentially get the lead of the race. You're going to have to... is going to fight it there and will make that pass stick. Okay, 3 of us are clear at the moment. I am sure someone is going to come join us by the end of this. However, for the moment, there's a little bit of a gap here. This is not a normal overtaking spot because it's flat out coming down here. We will be alongside, but we're going to be on the outside through here. Blakey might be able to make the most of it. Danger Man's caught up because we're fighting a lot. I mean, this has been a fun battle so far with the trucks. Can they bump draft? Don't know. Blakey's trying to do a front flip. Danger Man has caught up now. Amy is going to... Oh, Amy tried to shut the door. And I mean, it kind of worked, just about. We are side by side with Blakey, which I don't really want to be. We're happy to fall in line. Blakey gets that oversteering moment. Okay. We will follow. Oi! I mean, it's a cool jump over the track. Danger Man's having a look around the outside. It's just slightly offline through there. However, carried enough speed, and at this point, it's not worth risking ending up in that solid barrier. That solid barrier will ruin your race. I'll rather lose a place and potentially get it back a corner or 2 later than fight into the solid barrier. Oh, Blisker's turned up. I'm not quite sure why you would go flat out over that jump when you can clearly see cars are slow ahead. And we have been turned. Doing nothing wrong. We've been turned, essentially avoiding Amy and Blakey having an accident. But there we go. Right. We are in... Well, we're in the thick of it. We've enjoyed a relatively quiet battle at the lead where it's just been 2 or 3 cars. And now it's a lot more than 2 or 3 cars. Can this wide line work here? Not really. I was wondering whether you could kind of chuck it in and get a good exit. I mean, we'll still get a decent amount of slipstream on the way down the hill. Oh, it's very busy, and it's now pretty much 2 by 2 all the way through here. We get to the inside of Salmon, and Blakey has gone exploring. I don't know whether was squeezed or missed the brakes. I didn't see at all. Oh, well, we got fired left into a right-hander at that point. Chris just fallen over. I was just trying to stay out of trouble, and once again, not allowed to do that. I mean, the lead amazingly haven't got that far away, considering the mess that just occurred. I mean, there was always going to be trouble with that many of these vehicles. Physics is not normally kind to these trucks, and that many in one place was always going to be a problem, and sure enough, the problem occurred. Now, I want to see the leaders side by side is really good news. The leaders side by side is actually what I want to see, because that means they're going to be going slowly. If they're side by side, they're going to not be carrying anywhere near as much speed in the corners, so we can hopefully gain some ground on them, and sure enough, I mean, we're already basically straight back there. So, all things considered, we didn't actually lose too much, and Blakey, despite getting pinged off the crash barrier, has recovered quite nicely too. Or Danger Man hit the rock on the outside of that, and this time it was Amy, the innocent bystander, caught up in the vehicle flinging off the scenery. Danger Man's up onto 2 wheels, and still up onto 2 wheels, lands it. Oh, a hell of a job saving that one from Danger Man, and we've got 1 more lap to go. I mean, it looks like it's going to be about a 5 truck battle. Ewan might join in by the end of this. Definitely got us 4. Ewan may catch, but we saw how quickly I caught when left to my own devices for a few corners. I think anyone other than Ewan might be a stretch, not impossible, but might be a stretch in this. I don't really want to fight side by side through here if I can help it. Gotta be careful of that bush. I don't know what sort of scenery it hides behind it. It might spin you if you hit it as well, so yeah, you've got to be a little bit wary of scenery like that. We are right on the bumper of Danger Man, but here is dicey trying to overtake. We've actually got a big line of trucks now, which isn't great. I've just So I've dropped back. The plan is to try and get a run down here, but I've not really got it working. Blakey had a flip off of the... I don't know how Blakey had a flip there. Was it a front flip of sorts, maybe? Very strange. We're going to follow Danger Man through there. The pink truck is having a look, but can't do it at the moment. We're going to get a good run up. Whoa, we give Danger Man a help. It's a big wheelie for Danger Man's truck. Not what we were going for at all there. They're going to go side by side through here. We're going to profit. Oh, they get stuck on the outside. Yeah, I mean, that was just us being quick through the chicane. Was able to make the most of that. Now, oh god, there's going to be so much slipstream going on towards the finish line. Now, my hope is, Amy's currently pushing us more than anything. Ewan's got the run. Here comes Danger Man to the inside. Someone's going to fall over if we're not careful. I think Ewan's going to get this because we're all busy trading paint, and we're going to get second. Ewan will win, though. Oh. Well, there was a lot of leaning going on in those final couple of corners. And I was just the innocent bystander trying not to put Danger Man in a wall, and I think it was Salmon. It was Salmon, trying not to put Salmon into other bits of scenery. So, there we go. Ewan takes victory ahead of me and Salmon. Danger Man 4th ahead of Gliska. Blakey ends up 6th. Unlucky for Blakey in all of that. Well, Blakey's truck did something weird on the landing of a jump, and I don't quite know what caused that. Stevie gets fastest lap of the race. Down in, I think that was 10th at the moment. Danger Man, you did have a lot of two-wheeled moments around there. I had a scary one at the start, but yeah, yours was also very, very impressive. And yeah, there we go. Ewan will claim victory. It's podium, though, for me. It was a manic race. Absolutely manic, that one. They're cool vehicles. I do like the Desert Raid. I do like these vehicles. I think they're good fun. Vehicles to drive. Chaotic often, but yeah. There we go. Well, that was some vaguely sensible, kind of sensible racing. I am just going to very quickly, I shall be back in a second, I am just going to go and grab a drink, so bear with for a minute. I'm sure we're going to get a rest while I am getting a drink. Right. I am back. And I think I survived. I think I survived. Apparently, sorry, I'm just looking at I did survive. Just looking at chat, apparently. Mustang Bugatti, Silver Trigger, and Mr. Cloudy are all going to be on warnings from that. So from that race, from the last couple of races, etc. So yeah, you will all be on a warning for driving like a plank, basically. Right. What is the time? I think it is time for something. I meant to start the stream off with this. I meant to start this. I've forgotten the name of it, which is why I couldn't find it. So we will. I mean, this isn't the most ridiculous of races. Hello, Eve. Now I've turned the light on, so now your Reflecto cat doesn't work. Why are you headbutting that monitor? I'm just getting evils from a cat. Why are you giving me evils? You've had lots of attention today. You have, and now don't eat my monitor. It's not very tasty. I'd say Eve does it. She's my only cat that does it. She like headbutts and like rubs against the side of the monitors. I know like cats will do that to people and so on, or to certain stuff. But yeah, she specifically does it to all my monitors actually that she can get her paws on. And she's the only one. Cass and Abaddon don't do it. That's the button I want, I think. We'll try and get everybody connected. And we will. I feel like first race we're going to do this, and second race we'll do that. But we'll leave it off for the first time around. I think this is locked to specific vehicles, from what I remember. Maybe. Probably. If you haven't seen this track before, it is quite an entertaining one, to say the least. We're going to be racing into oncoming traffic that is fired at us with boost pads that we will have to try and dodge. We'll have to try and deal with, and that traffic can be trucks. It can be... Can it be buses? I think it can. I think buses can spawn on this part. I don't know if I've ever seen buses when doing this. Of course, we're going to be in normal road cars. I don't know if this is locked to specific vehicles. If it isn't locked to specific cars, you're not allowed to use armoured cars. You'll be allowed to use whatever, but not armoured cars is generally the way it goes with this one. So, best of luck. Amy, you have very much jinxed the chat now. The second you say no bots, it's the second they will turn up. You should know by now. That's Curse of the Commentator 101 right there. We don't need any more darting. We've had too much darting for 1 week. Let's go. Let's see what sedans we are going to be using. I blame Chris. I'm going to blame Chris, because I think it was Chris that called them sedans, and now I've heard that. I just have started saying it without really intending. So that's, yeah. we will just call them sedans. From now on. It looks like most of them are unlocked. What do we want? I'm going to go for the Windsor, you know. Yeah, let's go for the hardtop Windsor. Seems like a good idea to me. I love how very quickly the odds are changing. Sorry, that changed like once a second. That was changing as to who or what the odds were on me winning. It's about to get ridiculous at this point. We are about to go soaring through the air and then deal with a lot of traffic. Now, we're not going to be leading by the end of this jump. Oh, that fugitive chose a bad time to spawn. Blakey has got an amazing... Whoa, Lado exploded. Blakey had an amazing jump, but it was just too far. It was just too far. It ended up in the wall at the end of all that. I mean, we got out of it not the worst thing in the world. Oh no, this is the worst spawn set of traffic. There are the trucks with the trailers. We are in for legit broken map, which is what everybody wants to see. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. No, there's mules and there is the proper trucks. This is bad news for us. It's this next corner is where we've got the biggest pile of concern. You can very easily get stuck. And then, I mean, these straights here, they're bumpy. You can't see it yet, but there are... I don't know if there's one on this side. There is certainly the second... yeah, you can kind of see up ahead. There's these little crests that jump the cars. Now, it doesn't really jump us very much. Oh! Longbow got murdered by a truck. Gliska's gone flying, and we will put ourselves into the podium positions. And I just couldn't stop. Couldn't stop or avoid that. Oh, please don't let Blakey be alongside, because I've got to try and avoid the Regina. Oh, I'm not going to avoid that Regina or the ingot. Thank you, Team Orange, for carrying me. So, well, we've punted that Regina for a mile. That truck's trailer's doing weird things. That one's also doing weird things. Oh, hello. Whoa. Well, we gave Ewan a helpful boot. I mean, we've actually somehow made it around the corner. We did a very backwards entry into that one. So, Small Man leads the way. They've actually got a 10-second lead at the moment, which is... Oh, two more have exploded, which is pretty good going. I mean, it might not last. It might last, honestly. With this track, nobody really knows. If me and Ewan are clever, we could potentially work together. By the looks of it, Ewan's going for stunts, which is not normally clever. Can Ewan do... that's not a bad stunt, actually. Lost positions to Blakey, but it was still kind of cool. The whole spinning around. I think the either that or Small Man's had a crash. Either the catch-up is... I mean, the catch-up will be effective here because there are lots of long straights. However, I'm going to hazard a guess Small Man may well have had a crash. So, you know, that has kind of brought us a little bit closer. We are fairly well clear of a Ewan, but this is where we don't really know what we're going to come across every time we take this corner, and especially not with the track getting blocked. At the moment, it doesn't... Oh, that was a little bit unfortunate. Okay, that truck's about to ruin the track. If that truck and trailer do not despawn, I fear for future laps. I mean, chat will be loving it. Ouch. Land, please. Please land. On your wheels. There we go. That was unnecessary. That was very... that ingot's very, very, very unnecessarily going across the road. Bloody hell. Oh, we were so close to the lead at one point, and now it's all gone away from us. There is a truck stuck... That's an exploded truck actually stuck on its side. That's fine. There's a fugitive just got fired at us. We've dealt with all of that section okay. Oh, I'm really sorry. Oh, wait and let those go. I was busy concentrating on avoiding the cars and just missed my braking point. On that one, we're carrying way too much speed to really avoid it. Because, yeah, I was trying to use all my grip for avoiding the chaos of the car in front and not using my grip for braking to avoid going the back of Valentine there. Okay, Blakey's not a million miles away. So, you know, considering how badly that went... Oh, we've got way too far. Way too far. That has completely missed the checkpoint. Okay, now it's gone really badly. Alright, so I did intentionally set up there for an aerial overtake, which was fine. That's probably Ewan probably did that last lap around. That's why Ewan's vanished, I suspect. Ah, okay. So this track is not really built for faster cars. This was mostly built for dunes, I think, but it's generally built for slower deer. Generally built for the slower vehicles, and that's, I think, why we see these overshoot by a lot on some of these jumps. Unfortunately, it's quite spread out today. That is the way it goes sometimes. We have had some really close races on Highway Glitch Fest. We've also had some really not close races. Oh, that is a mess. That is a different kind of mess as the one I was expecting to see when I came around there. But there we go. Oh! I see a green car flying the wrong way. Okay, there was a gap there. thankfully, oh, there's enough speed for the boost pads. We can just punt stuff out of the way. This is really, it's the ideal vehicle, or the ideal traffic set for this race, because it is maximum chaos. This is, I mean, from a viewer standpoint. Oh, good God, what has happened here? Whoop. Ow. Why did... what? How did that... Why did that boost pad decide I have to go a million miles an hour straight into the ground? That's not how a boost pad should work. Never mind. I mean, we're still third. We've just lost a bunch of time to cars ahead. Not that we were really that close, but still. There's just a Regina coming out the tunnel doing a cartwheel. Yeah. As I said at the start, if you haven't seen this race before, it's a bit wacky. In fact, I take it back. It's a very wacky. It's very silly. You know, you're probably actually better off almost not taking this jump. Am I going to get it? I will. Yes. Oh, Small Man has overdone the jump. So I suspect Small Man in the slipstream of Blakey has missed the jump and missed the check, or hit the jump but overshot the checkpoint. So Blakey leads, considerable lead for Blakey at the moment, but you never know when traffic's going to do that. Oh, hello. There is blowing up trailer. Okay, so we're 21 seconds clear of Valtrek in 4th. We're at 20 seconds back from Blakey. So we're going to need Blakey to have a bad time. That's, I mean, Team Orange 1-2 is still good, but if we want to be the one getting the victory... Oh, Christ, I was setting up for the corner. Didn't see that car appear through the wall. Whoops. That was silly of me. But yeah, if we're going to catch Blakey, I can't make up that time. Catch-up's not going to be enough to make up that time. Even on a circuit like this, it is very fast. Oh, get down. Thank you, car. Oh, why, Regina, why? I'm hoping that's just... Oh, I think Blakey has had a bad time through there. I think that's why there was so much traffic there. I think I spot an orange car up ahead. Definitely spot something having a terrible time. Oh. I see a Blakey. There's an absolute mess here. Oh! It's an aerial overtake for the lead. It was actually planned as well. Well, I mean, I didn't think it was going to work, but that was the intention. We actually jumped over some cars, although Blakey has got back going again. Oh. Team Orange battle for the lead. Small Man is third. Danger Man is 30 seconds back. I mean, we're in the lapped traffic now, and that's actually a problem. Because what that's doing is it's keeping AI cars spawned. The lapped traffic is keeping cars spawned, so when me and Blakey are appearing, there are already wrecks around the place. There's already debris. So that's actually causing us a little bit of grief. Now, I tap brake to try and make sure we get the checkpoint. Both me and Blakey should get the checkpoint here, no problem at all. Which we do. I'm not going to truck around the outside there because there are stricken vehicles in the way. That Inga is got on the brakes at a really annoying point. God damn it. Right, we've now lost some of the ground that we were needing in this one, and I get a big kick of oversteer on the landing of that, but it's going to come down to the traffic, really. It's going to come down to who gets through it best, and I mean, we've got some back markers coming up, and how they're going to interact with the traffic will end up deciding this race pretty much. Oh, that's a lot of cars. That's a lot of traffic. There seems to be some horrific lag going on. I mean, I didn't even touch that ballista yet. It got pinged miles and actually blocked me, so that's very unhelpful. There are cars around. There's wrecks about. Not too bad at the moment. I can see... Uh-oh. Oh, beans. Well, it is a complete roadblock. I was trying to get on the brakes, actually, so I could navigate a way through it. Blakey punted me kind of through it a bit better, and Blakey has got stuck in that. Although, Blakey is also clear. We're both clear of that roadblock now as we head... Oh, we've got to just kind of go for it and hope. We've both got spun. We're both in trouble here. Although I think we both stopped the spin quite quickly. Oh! Get going, get going, get going before the other orange car! Oh, well, we're out, but we are pointing the wrong way. Vortex is backwards. Where is Blakey? Here is the question. There is Blakey. Oh, something exploded. Blakey hit a truck in all of that, which has spun them around. I don't know if it was one of those trucks that just exploded. I think it might have been. There are a line of cars behind me. They're not... Oh, Small Man is in the fight. I take it back. Small Man is in the battle here. So Small Man is desperately trying to close and is just not going to quite make it. Whew. That was close. It sadly wasn't a Team Orange one too. Small Man turned up after we kind of sort of left them at one point and vanished away. So what did an amazing job of catching up, considering how far back a lot of that pack was. The traffic was horrific on that. The traffic was absolutely ridiculous. I think it was because we were lapping... Oh, there's a lot of broken stuff here. Amy's getting bullied by a truck and does finally get released. Oh no, he got bullied by another truck. That's not gone very well. Until that is such a broken part of the map. I don't know who's where in all of this. So I'm just jumping around to spectate to see what exciting bits might be happening, going on. Here is a Ewan in 6th. I mean, I did the wins as well, but yeah, there's a minute between Blakey. So the top 3 were covered by 3 seconds, and then it was a minute to 4th. Ewan is battling with Gliska and Dangerman. This is all for position, and I believe Dangerman is going to get it in the end of that one. Unlucky. I say a little bit unlucky for Ewan. Dangerman did hold on to the 5th in all of that. Who are we looking at? This is Longbow. Longbow's going to come across the line in 9th at the end of it. Blakey gets fastest lap of the race. Not the only one quite under the 2-minute mark, but one of the few sub 2-minute lap times. That is, as always, pretty... Oh. Well, that was, nope, no, no boost pad for you. Oh, okay, there's definitely a little bit of lag is making this more difficult. Oh, nicely done. If you can put this back on its wheels, you might be in with contender for stunt of the day. It's a little bit sloppy on the landing. That's a little, it was a good stunt somehow managing to get through all of that mess. Not the best landing though. Need to work on the dismount slightly there. What is Nareth's up to? I have no idea. We shall see what Nareth's is up to. Well, I mean, at this very moment in time, having a Sunday drive, almost escaped the track. Hey, it's my first victory of the day, I think. I will take it. I will take it for, I mean, it's something, at least. Okay. Like, I will say, that was the least crazy of the ones we're going to do here. Because the next one... There's going to be police potential, which I'm sure Noreths will endeavour to fulfill. And they can cause real problems. Hello, Kitty Cass. How are you doing? There's just a tail wrapped around my leg. How you doing, buddy? You've been quiet today. The last few streams, well, the last few GTA streams, you've been very noisy. However, today he is just he is being polite. He is being a polite, quiet cat, which is always good. Unlike the rest of my cats that are not polite and not quiet. And a dog who is neither. Alright. Traffic high. Wanted levels on. I'm pretty sure if I set this to off-road, I think it's locked to the dune. Which would make sense, because it's supposed to be a silly race. Screw it. Let's get this done and out of the way, because everyone wants a dune race at some point during one of these. So we will do it. I think this is locked to certain cars, so I can't do specific vehicles, from what I remember. So we will run off-road, and I think will be the Dakar trucks. And we will do the Dakar truck race with these. I mean, these aren't actually too bad here, because they can hit stuff out of the way quite well. I'm sure Narefs will get police at some point. Vortex, a Woolala, thank you very much for the donation. Saying this was not my race. I had controller issues, then got exploded, and then finally I got stuck going back and forth on the boost pads. Yeah, that does happen. That does happen sometimes. I've had it happen to me. You can kind of get fired down one way, get fired back the other way, and if the AI cars or players keep hitting you, like not intentionally, we're not talking here, but yeah, you can get fired. I mean, I've had it happen to me a few times on some of these. What can you do? What can you do at some point? I mean, this is supposed to be a silly race. It's not supposed to be sensible. We will get started. We will see what might happen here. Cass, have you just stood on a keyboard? Cass? It's very much sounded like Cass stood on a keyboard. Are other vehicles available? I mean, it would be rude not to drive the Dune, to be honest. I thought this was locked, to be honest. I was fairly confident this was locked. Apparently not. It would be boring to, you know, to use anything else. So we are going to, we're going to use the Dune. I'm suspecting things are going to go iffy. If someone does bring the police, sometimes the police just turn up. If they do turn up, this is going to be difficult, to say the least. There are a couple of monster trucks around the place that I honestly think the monster trucks are worse than the Dakar trucks. Right, here we go. There is I mean, the Vagrant is probably a sensible option that Lado has got. Oh, Childish is going very far with that. Lado hit a building, and Lado exploded again, and Ewan's fallen over. Mafia Dad has fallen over. There's a lot of Dakar trucks. Oh, God. Into the first corners, and we are through. It's 3 Dakar trucks that lead the way. Valentine leads Childish, and I am in 3rd. Crane has a Camacho. That is probably the sensible choice. But we will see how well they hold up in the mayhem. Oh, sorry. But mid-sentence, not what I was going for. Oh, why did you suddenly turn across into me? And then there's debris. Well, I say debris. This is just an R8. Oh, and there's some lag as well. I think one of those trucks just got fired, or one of those AI cars got fired at Crane. Childish has got stuck on the barrier. It's not what you want. There's some lag going on with this, in that you can make contact with vehicles and not actually make contact with them. Valentine, oh, is trying to dodge and weave the traffic. Does a good job. We get through as well. We are later on the brakes than they are. We're just going to push through at this point. Oh, damn it. I tried to be sneaky and go around the outside of that car that Valentine got stuck on, but they pushed it clear and it rolled into me. That's unfortunate, but I mean, it happens. We tried to be sneaky, it just didn't quite work out that time for us. So fair enough. Oh, Valentine off the wall, and hard off the wall, and that's really bad news for us. Can I actually get that checkpoint? Oh, come on, you're having a joke here, game. Really? I feel like I should have got that bloody checkpoint. That feels unnecessarily mean. Oh, hello, Liam. Okay, the Insurgent is definitely the OP choice for this. The Insurgent is 100% the OP choice for this. It's maybe not quite the fastest in a straight line, but it definitely isn't very fast in a straight line, but it's so strong. so sorry, Ewan. We had a lot. This is a lot faster in a straight line than I was expecting it to be there. And, well, we might have slightly murdered a Ewan. It's fine. I mean, it's less fine, but mostly fine. I'm sure Ewan will catch back up in no time. Oi, wheelie Dakar truck. You don't see that every day. Oh, Liam gave us a helpful bump through there. Oh, Valentine almost got stuck on some pieces of wall. We are to the lead of the race. Oh, and the refs. What have you done? I don't want to get police. The refs has got stuck, I think. Maybe. There's a lot of police cars around now. There's a lot of police cars around that corner. And it's only going to get worse. Oh, Audi, why would you suddenly... Oh, Liam's out of control and Liam's gone. If you saw a Dakar truck coming towards you, the last thing you would ever want to do is turn towards it. That is just the last thing you would want to do, is turn towards a Dakar truck. But that R8 decided that was the best idea of how to deal with a sudden Dakar truck to the face. Whoa. Yeah, I got on the brakes because I didn't want to have a crash, and Valentine was trying to make up time. Oh no. Oh, land it. How did I not get... I literally went through that checkpoint. How the ever-living crap did I not get that? Well, we have been screwed out of one of the best stunts of the day, and now I'm going to go over the bridge again to try and get it. I'm actually really disappointed with that. No, I want to get the checkpoint! I just want the checkpoint! Should have bloody reset. I'm going to reset now. Ah. I'm disappointed because that was such a cool stunt as well. Oh, not another bridge. I don't know how we missed that, because that's even one of the kind checkpoints. I know I'm going to miss that one. That one there is understandable. That one there, we were a mile in the air. Right, let's just punch our way through with brute force. That one has worked. Oh. I mean, Ewan's back to the lead of the race again, so... Oh, police, hello. Our little bump didn't really do very much in the grand scheme of things. Something exploded. There's a police car on the slip road. It's not what we want. Where to go there? There's an R8 in the way. We will fall to 9th. Now, can we do anything? Oh, the salmon's fallen over. Can we do anything here about catching up to the leaders? I don't think so. However, there is always potential for chaos. I mean, you've already seen. Oh no, I was committed to that line and Childish had a bloody crash. I would have been fine. The annoying thing is, I think I was going to be fine through there. You stopped. Yeah, any chance we had of catching anything has pretty much gone with the tree and a car incident there, which is it's so frustrating. So frustrating with stuff like that when it's really out of my control kind of a thing. But there we go. Let's go. Liam and Ewan are all at the front. I mean, the Insurgent should be very, very, very good at this. However, it can still bounce off stuff randomly. I guess my race is to be the highest place June at the moment. I think all of the top lot are not in Junes, so that is what we will aim for. Danger Man was in one. Oh dear. Okay, now that actually didn't work too badly for us. Well, we kind of ended up rescuing Salmon a little bit, and then a Ruiner got stuck underneath them. Well, we rescued Salmon, and then as we went to go, the Ruiner actually wedged itself underneath Salmon and got them more stuck. So that didn't really help. Oh, get out of the way. Didn't even see that car in the darkness there. That's less than helpful. Oh, dear. Traffic. Okay, well, we've got ourselves at a point at least where there's not that much traffic chaos currently going on. So that's helpful. There's a lot of stuck police cars about, which, I mean, they're not, if they're stuck, they're not in my way. I guess that is something. Don't know where, I mean, follow the sirens and you'll find wherever Nareth's is, somewhere about. I haven't managed to get sort of the police after multiple people yet, really. They just kind of are in a few places. We're definitely not going to be able to do anything back out. Valentine's also in a Dakar truck. In 6th. I don't know what crane's in. I think a Camacho, but I didn't see. We will get the car. Get the vehicle stopped. Please don't let cross traffic be dumb here. It is not. There's a lot of police cars around that bit. Well, there's 2 at least missing bits of bodywork, which is a curious one. We will get ourselves turned. Can we go for a fast? I mean, I don't think we're going to get fast down the race. I don't think our car's capable of it. But could we get our personal best lap of the race at the end here? I believe we could. We've had a good start to this one. If the traffic is clear. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, that's a bad place to find some police cars. There's Childish and Valentine. We have now got a wanted level because we ran over somebody, but what more could we do here? We try and make up lap time. My wanted level is of little importance, really. It's not going to make my life much more difficult than it already was. We took a bounce off that hairpin a bit awkwardly. Traffic is bad here. Childish and Valentine are stacked up. Is that Chris for position? Nope, it's not. Valentine also has a wanted level, actually. Well, it's going to be... Gliska has taken victory in this. Oh, and now all the dunes have fallen over. And I can't move while Valentine is trying to right themselves. Oh. Childish is pointing the wrong way. Valentine has wiped them out. And we are stuck. I'm stuck just trying to turn around at this point. Oh. And there we go. Yeah. In the end, we couldn't really do anything. Couldn't really make up any positions through that one. Damn it. Oh, monster truck is a difficult thing. Aaron's gone flying. Valtrek. Oh, that is for position, I think. Possibly, yeah, it is. There is a police car in the way. Can we get a slipstream to the line? I tried. I tried to kind of cut the corner as much as we dare, but it did not work. I did think I might be about to jump over the finish line, though. It did kind of look like it. Oh, the Insurgent gets faster after the race. Our final lap got screwed up anyway on the runs through the motorway, the second motorway section, so we didn't really get a clean one. Who are we watching now? Danger Man's trying to climb Chiliad. Gone a little bit of an awkward way, shall we say, on that one. Valentine wins the Battle of the Dunes. We were in the fight for a lot of it. We were close at the end of the day, just not quite there. Could not get ourselves through the chaos at the end, sadly. But there we go. We are racing towards a finish. Danger Man, you are not going to get to the top of Chiliad before the end of the race. I presume Amy has wandered up here as well. Yeah, Amy did get to the top of Chiliad. Well, has fallen off. And we'll not get to the bottom of Chiliad before the end of the race. Oh, and there goes another truck. And that's exploded, for good measure. Highway Glitch Fest, everyone. What a wonderful mess of a race. Funnily enough, Highway Glitch Fest was very glitchy. Lived up to its name quite well. Right, on to a more sensible track. Lado, what was that track that you were telling me about before stream? Because I forgot the name of it immediately after you said it. So, yeah, we'll go there. I've completely forgotten the name of the track that I'm supposed to be looking for. Hopefully we'll be able to find it. It was quite a good fun. It was called the Final Corner track. Okay, I don't think I've got that. For some reason, I don't think I've removed it. I shouldn't have removed it, but I'll go and have a look. We will see if it is there. Hopefully it will be. But this is GTA. Who knows? Small man saying Liam was faster than the coupes. Well, the reason Liam was faster than the coupes was Liam was in an Insurgent, which means, funnily enough, AI traffic cars don't really ever slow you down. So you can kind of just go through everything, on the most part. And that's that's probably how it did it. I would suspect the Insurgent can push stuff out of the way quite well. So in general, it won't get slowed down the same way that the coupes will. I don't think any coupe will get a clean run. Certainly not by the end of that, when everything is a massive mess. Basically, you generally can't get a clean lap at all. So that's where you get advantages in the. I do not have final corner. I have a lot of the tracks, but I must have removed it. I don't know why I would have done, because that was relatively recently and it was a good track, so I don't know why I removed it. So yeah, unfortunately, we cannot do that. Do I have any other Lado track? I mean, other than, of course, we have that, but we were there the other day. I think last stream we were on that one. I think I remember that track as well. I think the Braze. Oh, that was a survival race, wasn't it? Sorry, I was having a flick through. Yeah, I apparently don't have the, for whatever reason, don't have the Lado track that we were going to go to. Strange. Strange indeed. Well, let us go. Let's go here. This should be fun. We'll go to Amy's circuit. Now, this is a good fun track. It's going to be a little bit difficult. Unfortunately, this one here is definitely going to be a little bit... let's go with cumbersome as the word to describe. Oh, no, it's called overcompensation, but I renamed it. Well, thank that. Let's say that. Well, we've gone somewhere else now. Sorry, too late. We will do it next week. We will do it next week, and this week we will do this. I say mess. That would be harsh, actually. This is a good little track. It is a small track, and that's going to be. It's not really designed for 30 people, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in this one. What could go wrong? Nothing. It'll be fine, right? I am sure it will be absolutely fine. Nothing could possibly at all go wrong in any way around here. I think we'll go with that. We'll go with that one. I mean, the vehicles are locked, so it is. What is it? It's the Fiat 500 race car Brioso, and I can't remember the tuner car that we've got actually for this one. But yeah, it'll be fine. There's no way any of this is going to go wrong at all. Yeah, I can't run dunes. I can't run other stuff because it's locked. Most of the tracks are. I like to have tracks locked to specific vehicles. It's easier for everybody when they are. So it's good to have stuff locked. Of course, the Chris quote is just a Chris. Well, more of a scream, I guess. Oh, the number of... I mean, Ewan has a lot written down of the wonderful, wacky Chris quotes. If you say Chris quote enough times quickly, you very... Well, funnily enough, you're starting to speak complete nonsense. It's a difficult phrase to say. Right, let's go see what happens. Turn 1's going to be fun. It is going to be... Turn 1 is very wide start-finish straight into quite a narrow first corner. I mean, when we were filming this, we managed to fire Danger Man over the barrier kind of without meaning to. It just ended up happening. I have a horrible feeling... I have a horrible feeling some more vehicles are going to fly over the barrier. I'm hoping it's not going to be me. But you never know. Let's see what happens. Let's see. I mean, we've got a nice spot on the grid. Always a good start. You know, hopefully we can run clear. Here we go. Can we get across? No, Childish gets a good start. That's fine. I just want to make sure we're going to have Gliska there. Ah, no, we're going to be almost mid-pack because the slipstream's starting to kick in for those further back. Okay, can we get through turn 1 nicely? Nareth's has got all sorts of oversteer moments. We have got through the Nareth's oversteer moment. Oh, a little bit of Team Orange friendly fire occurred. And I've followed Liam. Anything Liam can do, I can try and do the same. And we went for a very, very big two-wheel moment. We're not going to be. There's not going to be the only one. There's going to be a lot of two-wheel moments around here. It's just the nature of these cars. Ewan's had one over this next curb as well. They don't really roll over. It's kind of got like the Forza Force. The cars don't actually fall over, but they'll go a long way up onto their side and they'll just stay there. We've got a great slipstream from Salmon here. They can do the wiggle boosting, but it's nowhere near as powerful as a slipstream pull. All the way down there. We will hopefully sweep around the outside of Ewan. Had to have a big lift mid-corner, and it's almost worked. At some point, someone's going to have to lift. Ewan's up onto 2 wheels, Gliska's onto 2 wheels, and Gliska's rolled it over off the side of my car. I mean, we gave Gliska as much room as we possibly could, but when you're on 2 wheels, funnily enough, you don't have any grip. And, yeah, Gliska just slid further and further wide into the door, and eventually ended up on their roof, which is less than ideal. We're going to get pinched down here. I'm hoping we can get a good run on the exit. Oh, not again! Bloody hell. It's nearly twice in one lap Gliska rolled into us. That time, though, it was the car further back that was the unlucky recipient of a rolling Gliska. Normally it's me doing the rolling. What's going on? Gliska's trying to take my job. I'm normally the one finding ways to fall over. Is it Crane in the lead? Crane has the lead of the race for the moment. I mean, a lot's going to change between now and the end of the race. There's 11 laps around here. I've already done 2 of them. We've already been rolled into multiple times. Amy's to the inside. Now, this is not normally a corner. You want to go 3 and 5 wide, and we're going to put Blakey back on their wheels and Amy over the barrier. No, Amy came back down again. I mean, yeah, I could have. Oh, Salmon's on 2 wheels as well. I could have not. Salmon's still on 2 wheels. I could have not hit Blakey, but I was going to lose a lot of time anyway, and in hitting Blakey, I actually think I got them back on their wheels quicker than if I'd left them alone. So we were kind of helping Team Orange, and we were trying to not lose too much time ourselves. Oh, there's a Crane out there. Oh, that's my bad. I didn't think anyone's going to have a big enough slipstream pull to be there. I was trying to be sneaky and go to the outside. Sorry, Crane. I kind of came off worse anyway, but still. Liam's with a big 2-wheel moment. You just cannot touch the curves with these cars. It's so dangerous to do that. Ewan's covering the inside down there. We had this huge slipstream pull with not too many places to go. Dangerman's found a gap to put that car through. Salmon's on the outside. It's going to be a lot wide in there, and it just about works. We've all made it through just about cleanly, as here comes the slipstream pulls from various cars. Liam's going to get a good run, actually gives us a bump draft. Okay, these can kind of bump draft a little bit. There's it's going to be like 5 wide, and Dangerman's backwards into turn 1. We are battling with Liam. Yeah, that was a lot of cars into a very small piece of road. We have managed to avoid falling over ourselves. Blakey has the lead. We get a huge amount of speed down here. We're not quite going to make that one stick. That's fine. I'm happy to bide my time a little bit. Again, we should have maybe ducked to the inside here. Ewan is going to come with us. Ewan's going to look outside as well. It's a long way around the outside. Might be doable for us. We're still going to be stuck side by side against Blakey, and indeed we do not. Well, we kind of do complete the pass actually. Where's Ewan? Ewan's going for the wiggling. Down here. It's a very silly thing. I've got no one else. I've got no one to slipstream off, so we've kind of got to do it. Basically, the wiggling is kind of like curb boosting, because the car moves around a lot on its suspension. It acts like it's getting curb boost technically while it's in a straight line. I mean, we're only doing that because we haven't got a better option. I haven't got someone to slipstream off. We might have a slipstream here now on Blakey. We do. But it's a very tight line, and we'll have no speed on the exit. They're 3 wide behind, which is madness at this track. It's barely got room. Gliska's found a very little gap to put that car. I mean, it is a small car, Oh, 3 wide's going to end in disaster through here. I can sense it. Liam's trying to avoid hitting the curb. Now Danger Man will be avoiding the curb on the other side. We've got a good run. Got nowhere to go with it, so we'll just push Blakey for the moment. Nareths has turned up across the start-finish line. There's a huge pack of cars all racing very, very close. Longbow's in the middle of all of this. Oh. And, well, kind of a little bit as expected. About 20 into 1 doesn't really work. We are still on 2 wheels, but we control that 2-wheel moment quite nicely. We got away through that mess. We probably did one of the best of the cars further back to survive that turn 1 mess. I mean, a little bit of skill, a lot of luck. Just where are the cars going to fall in all of that? Oh, Salmon's still struggling keeping all 4 wheels on the ground. I mean, like, the catch-up is very, very effective because we're losing so much time fighting each other here. We've got a good run on Ewan and a good run on Danger Man here. We will probably have fight coming, but yeah, they're going to have cars coming back at us. Danger Man is to the inside. Ewan with a huge sweep down, and it didn't quite work. Although, there was a bump and then kind of a correction on Salmon. Oh, you can't cut across a car like that. That's a really quick way to spin yourself. Thankfully, we were able to kind of get out of it a little bit there. But, yeah, if you chop across a car like that, especially a track this narrow, 99 times out of 100, you're going to spin. So Salmon was very lucky to get away with that. Oh, H-Man found a gap. Well, the door has been nudged and shoved a bit open there. However, nothing doing for me. I'm actually happy to sit and wait. How many laps we got to go? A few more are left in this one. It's a short run. It's a very short run to the start-finish line, so it's going to be a difficult one if you're further back. You're just not going to have time to do anything. We're going to get a good run out of this corner, I think, and make a pass stick on Ewan. Nope, because we're up onto our side. Ewan brushes the curb, but not quite enough to get up onto 2 wheels. We've got a big pack of cars, again, forming. Ewan's on that really tight inside line. Look at that. We are 3 wide with minimal contact. Don't even think there was any even trading of paint went on there. This is having a look to the inside. We're coming up on some back markers, which we will pass. It's not the easiest track for back markers to get out of the way, certainly not until the start-finish straight. We get a good run out of this final corner. I mean, that would be perfect. All right, if we could do that in a couple of laps' time, that would be awesome. Here comes Stevie with a big run. Can we get a second burst of slipstream here? We do, but it's going to be a little bit too late as we head into turn 1. Oh, and it's Salmon up onto 2 wheels. Gliska's the unlucky recipient of a slightly, well, fallen over Salmon this time around. Liam doesn't like that curve. That's about the 3rd time I've seen Liam hit that one and had issues. This is absolute madness. Wonderful fun. A great battle we've got going on at the front here between us lot. But it is complete madness. Crane's caught back up. Liam's got away from that roll quite well, all things considered. Well, it wasn't really a roll, but a 2-wheel moment. Oh, we got stuck on the outside of Danger Man. This is going to be chaos down into turn 1 here. Stevie slow on the exit. Right, here we go. Who is going to come out best on this final lap of the race? We have got a good run through the pack. Not as good as Salmon, Crane. Liam's got a second burst of life down here. We're all through turn 1 quite nicely. We're a bit boxed in between Ewan and Blakey and Liam. We've got to take this kind of middle of the road line. Oh, we got a nudge from behind, a little nudge from behind, and just cars got connected and there was nothing we could do in that one. We're just stuck in the middle of the pack. And it was always going to happen. Someone was always going to come off worse, and we were just hoping that I just hope it wasn't going to be me, basically. And everyone was in the same place, just hoping it's not them that's the one that comes off worse. Sadly, for me, I was the one that came off worse. Oh, we're going to be on 2 wheels through there, and we are going to lose out. Actually, not even going to get in the top 10. Oh, we might do because Salmon's got spun. Salmon will just finish it. Ooh, bloody hell. Slightly, I say, not crazy disappointed. A little disappointed. I mean, we were there. It was. Me and Ewan were just the unlucky ones in that. We're just the unlucky ones that got stuck in a bad place. It's an awesome track. It's great fun to race around. It is. It is mayhem. It is a lot of chaos with this many people on what is a very narrow track. We had some really, really good fun racing at the front. Just on the final lap, yeah, we just couldn't. We got unlucky, and then there's no time left. Once you're in that trouble, there's no time left to recover. Sadly, but well done, Liam, Stevie, and Danger Man. They ran out the podium. Crane was up in 4th. Good race from Crane there. Ahead of Longbow, Blakey, Glisker, Ewan, Salmon, and Charles round out the top 10. Amy ends up 12th. We were battling them for a while, actually, in that one. There we go. Gordon Fan, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, Forza Force, and what do you mean? I made 2 cars that tends to fall over in the dry, and both just this week, not counting the others I made in previous weeks. I mean, I use Forza Force as a term in general. I think Horizon 5, they have tweaked the physics a little bit, so now the jelly cars do work better in the dry than they used to. But basically, it was a term I had for the cars when you get the vehicles on Forza up onto 2 wheels and the game just stops them from falling over. And it does it with the Brioso in this. The physics engine doesn't want the cars to fall over, so you get it up onto its side, and then the game panics and kind of gets stuck and just kind of skids along on its side before falling back down again. It used to be a thing of Forza games for a long time, and for whatever reason the rain turned it off. While you have less grip in the rain to grip roll, when you get up onto your side it will actually roll over properly. Yeah, Horizon 5 has changed a little bit, the physics engine, so they fall over in the dry more naturally, but it still has to be a very specialist car. Back in Forza Motorsport 4, when I started rolling cars, literally all sorts of vehicles would fall over, as I did in the entire series, and I don't think anything ever beat me. I think I did even get the Aventador to fall over. The Aventador was the most difficult one to fall over. Well done, anyone who remembers that series, because that was a long bloody time ago. But, yeah, back on those games, you hit a curb hard enough with a specially set up car, and you could almost get anything to roll. And, yeah, that was... that was fun, but yeah, Forza Force is the weird thing the game has to stop cars from acting like that anymore, with a few exceptions, especially the big trucks. I mean, you can roll stuff over jumps and whatever, but off of like a low curb, you used to be able to get anything to. Now it's just holds you on your side, which is what we're seeing with the Brioso there. They could fall over if a second hit was involved, and sometimes if you do it just right, they'll go. But yeah, that's what I refer to as Forza Force, is this weird thing that kind of once a car's on its side, it prevents it from actually continuing a roll. I can't remember what vehicle is here for the tuner race, but it should be pretty good fun. We will have everyone ready. We shall get this race started. We will see what happens. I'm hoping there's going to be less rolling with these cars, because nothing quite goes up on its side like the Brioso. Oh, I've got the Jester Ara. Jester's pretty good as far as a vehicle goes to drive. I mean, it's going to be faster, which is scary. But less two-wheeled antics. I don't think collisions are too bad with these, but still going to be tough. We will try though. We will try our best. Alright. Can we get clear of Crane into turn 1? The Crane have gold wheels. Huh. I don't, like sometimes sort of specific colours get special wheels. Yeah, there are a few with gold wheels actually. Glisker will take the lead into turn 1. I say I'm fine with. We haven't lost too much. We don't lose as much as we did with that first race. Now, I say these won't go up onto their side. They will a bit, but they're not going to be anywhere near as much. You can see there, I actually attack the curve a lot harder. I don't want to make it 3 wide down here, not on lap 1. I want to survive through this, build a gap, and then we'll sort it out later. Basically, we're going to say that, as we're going to try and have a look the long way around here. It is possible to do, but we didn't quite carry enough speed to make that one work. Glisker bobbles the curb, we bobble the curb, and we will outrun to the line. I mean, if we did that on the final lap of the race, I would be fine with that. Unfortunately, it's not likely to be a 3-car battle for the final lap or much of the race. Let's go sweep across in front, but we are all clear. There's a lot of cars rejoining this pack, so to speak. Oh, that's a bit fun to steer. We'll get a great run down here. I remember when we initially filmed this track, it was said that to not really try and overtake at that corner there because it's a bit awkward. And nobody listened, so we all tried to overtake that. I thought we were going to be able to have a go that time around. We didn't quite get it. I wasn't quite brave enough under brakes. We could have been a little bit braver. However, it doesn't matter. Like, no harm done. We have not quite got the run this time around. So you see there, I mean, this is a track that is very difficult to know where the ideal position is. You definitely want to be sort of first or second. Any further back on that and you're never going to have time to get a slipstream run. However, sometimes track position is key. Sometimes you can get a slipstream run from second, maybe third at a real push if you did it perfectly. Oh, I bounced the ball really awkwardly there. Oh, we've got so many cars now. I've got nowhere to go here. Gliska's kind of hugging the inside. There's a little bit of a gap there, but not really sure you're going to find much luck on that inside line. Oh, and we've all been a little bit slow. And Gliska has got a lead. Hello, Cass. You're being noisier now. No, I had to say something, didn't I? That's what happens. I say something. Ooh. Yeah, Gliska's trying to get a little bit of slipstream. Amy is pushing us towards turn 1. Oh. Well, Amy found a gap and got the car through it and still made the corner and everything. We are going to be stuck around the outside of the corner. I don't really want to be on the outside of. We are still there, but no. It's just not worth it at that point. As you can see with all the bumping going on, it has been better to back out and look for another attempt on the outside of Ewan. Here we should hold that. Valtrax, I mean, again, final lap, Valtrax would have had a wonderful lead. Now, we will probably catch before we get to turn 1. However, on the final lap, that doesn't matter. On the final lap, as long as you're there, you are golden. Oh, me and Danger Man were going for the same gap in that one. God damn it, I really wish GTA had a mirror. I really wish GTA had a mirror. So some things like that, when I'm busy looking at cars around, I'm busy like spotting the gap because I'm about to go for an overtake. I can't be looking back because if I look back, I'm going to misjudge where the car ahead of me is. That's one of those really annoying crashes that if GTA had like just a rear view mirror at the top of the screen, that could be so easily avoided. But it doesn't, because then you could have a tight kind of glance, like an easy glance without having to do that, when you then misjudge and just end up in the back of the car you're trying to slipstream from. It's a frustrating crash, because on Danger Man's screen it kind of looks like you just turn in, which is not what it's going for, but is what ends up happening, just because you don't realise cars are there. I mean, we've got a 3-car breakaway at the front. I suspect it won't stay like this. Oh, that's a little too brave there. I suspect the others will catch before the end of the race. Gliska is going to be past there. We're not going to carry the speed that I want to make that work. I'll just fall back. Gliska with... Typical, as I said, the whole... you won't get as many two-wheel moments with these cars, and Gliska has to try and prove us wrong. I mean, we can kind of leapfrog a little bit. It's not going to be enough, though. This track, you lap so much faster on your own than you do with other cars around you. Oh, that's a huge two-wheel moment. Well, I mean, Gliska had to try and prove us wrong, and then we had to try and one-up Gliska. That is so far on the side. And the most impressive thing about that is I somehow didn't murder Blakey. Poor Blakey was stuck on the outside of me having an absolutely terrifying moment. And it all worked. Like, we all came out of that in one piece, which is amazingly lucky from that. Would we be able? I don't think we could defend that to the line. It would be close, but not quite. Right, we are 5-1. Yeah, Team Orange has been wise here. Team Orange saw what was about to happen, and Team Orange decided that 5 wide into turn 1 is not going to be the answer. And, you know, we lost the positions momentarily, but honestly, 5 wide in that first corner is just a death sentence. Oh no! Okay, we are all right. We should be able to recover before the end of the race. That's just a tiny sticky out bit of wall. Just pinged us. We're not quite going to be in the slipstream, although whoever is most affected by catch-up, we might get in the slipstream. Possibly. We will have to see. Yeah, we'll be good. The bigger fear I have is that we will be in this fight now, but how many other cars are going to join us by the end of the race? That is the real big question. Oh, pink car's a little slow on the exit there. Got anywhere to go though. Oh. Gliska's trying to do a cutback, but can't quite get it done. And the problem is we're all getting bottled up, and now we've got Longbow, we've got Amy, we've got Liam, we've got a whole host of cars are coming to join the fun. Oh, so many cars are around here. I'm busy trying not to run into the cars in front, but you've got to be aware cars behind are moving about as well. Here we go. Some slipstream. Okay, well, if I can just stay in the draft of the pink car here, we might actually get to the lead and take first corner. However, it's going to get busy. That's going to be a really tight line. Just not going to get any speed on that one. We're going to go for the two-wheel. Just have to get out the steering momentarily, and it settled the car. And everything was fine. No one's close enough. Ooh, don't brush the wall though. That's too much speed through there. This is going to get a run. Can't do anything. Danger Man is there as well. Oh, we've got one more time around. We do have one more time around this circuit. But there's a lot of cars in contention. It's a little bit like the first race. A little bit like the Brioso race. There's going to be a lot of cars battling for this. Nareth's is doing the stunts. I got no one to slipstream off, although we're not going to fall much further than 4th into this first corner, which is helpful. Just going to duck underneath and we'll retake that position. Amy's looking on the outside, and we're doing our two-wheeled antics. Everyone's on 2 wheels this lap. Literally all of the cars in front. Oh, bloody hell. That's not what we needed, and that's our game over, I think. Again, it's just so many cars trying to fit into a little piece of tarmac. Amy's going to have a look there. The annoying thing is we're both going to be too slow now through here. It's really, my two-wheeled antics is what cost me. Not intentionally, but yeah. That's annoying. Yeah, just hit the curbs. Hit the curbs, spent too much time on 2 wheels on that final lap and just couldn't be in the right place on that that last lap. Danger Man takes victory. Liam's 2nd ahead of Gliska. Silver ends up in 4th ahead of Amy Blakey. I slipped to 7th. There's an abysmal final lap for me. Which, yeah, not what I was looking for. Stevie 8th head of Final Trek, and Longbow ends up 10th. Longbow, a little bit unlucky, actually, got tangled up with my bump off the wall in that. Well, there we go. It was fun. I mean, that was a fun circuit, undoubtedly. It was a good race. Was a good race. I enjoyed the race for sure. So there we go. Yeah, I like that track. Amy has made it's a good track. It is a tough track at times. There is no doubt about it. It is not an easy circuit. However, it is a fun track to go racing around. We are going to go to free mode, and it's going to be that time of the stream where we fart about in sumo. And there will be a top drives break, because there is the finals for the Donkerville, and I am in with a shout. It's not a good shout, but it is a shout. And if I'm in with a shout, I'm going to try and win the damn thing. So, yeah, there will be a little top drives break in this one. But yeah, we'll go play sumo. Next, unfortunately, we will not have time for Lado's track. However, never fear, Lado's track will make a reappearance at some point. Probably next week. Hopefully next week. If I remember. Who knows? Hello, Eve. You're still staring at me. I'm still getting evils from Eve. I don't know why. And we have got... Ah, Cass. You're going to just grab my finger. Thank you, buddy. Cass has become quite the needy, cute cat of late. I think he's got used to there being a dog around now, and he's less... I mean, he's always a shy cat with people, but I think he is a little bit more confident, a little bit more comfortable at the moment. Which is nice to see. Let's go... Rockstar created... First free. Yes, it is that. Right. What broken mess will we find today in Sumo Remix? Sumo Remix 2 is just my favourite. It's just my favourite of the Sumo remixes, pretty much. It's a good level. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to invite the filming crew, and there will be a couple of spaces. Okay, there's going to be a couple of spaces. So if you want in, send a message to Ewan. Kind of all resets here, and there will be a few people will fill up the last of these spaces in this one. I wish we could do better, but this is just how it's going to be at the moment. It's just how it works. So yeah, we will see who is around, who gets in, and everything. It'll be a bit of luck as to whether you get in. Oh, let's just do that. Right, we all have 4 teams. What are the teams do we reckon this time going to be? Am I going to be on Lado's? We haven't got Lado, actually. I don't know if Lado is coming. Lado might have had to go. Or no, Lado's internet died. I don't know whether it's got fixed again yet. Who knows? Who knows? We are going to close eyes and select something at random. Sedans. Okay, we can do a sedan round. We have got Aaron connected, so yeah, there will be potentially 4 or so spaces remaining. Sedans, what have we got in here? Is this going to be like pretty much Cognoscenti versus... What's the other one? I can't remember. It's likely to be. I think the Cognoscenti tends to be the one that that I go for. But yeah, we will have to wait and see. Sound and Noise is in. Lineco is connected. We will see what else might go on. More cowbell. Thank you very much for the donation. Saying good morning from the Isle of Ewes. Sure. Is there a whole island of Ewans? Not quite. I know that's not actually what it is, but still, the whole island of Ewans would be a scary thing. Anyway, we have another rhyming thing. Sure. There once was a man from Bengal who had rectangular balls. The square root of his date divided by 8 was 3/5 of 5/8 of stuff all. Bloody hell. My brain had issues trying to read that. I'm going to give you a boo just because I can. Mostly because I had to try and read that, and it was difficult for my brain to comprehend and say. And I probably said it wrong, but there we go. The sedan round is about to get underway. I'm going to guess that it's going to be me, Gliska, Ewan, and Danger Man on a team. I think we've had that team before, actually, but I'm going to guess that that's what the team is going to be. We will wait and see. That is my current guess as to the teams, but let's see what happens. It is... Oh, it's not. It is me, Aaron, Crane, and Stevie. What do we want? It's either Super Diamond or... It's a Shafter V12 is fast. Cognoscenti and Super Diamond hit harder. I'm gonna stick with my tried and tested. I'm gonna stick with the good old Cognoscenti, and that should be good. We've got Blakey, Amy, Nareths, and Ewan, Longbow, Dangerman, Sound, Gliska, Liam, Valentine, Mafia Dad, and Lineco. Alright, let's see what happens with this one. I have just turned on my aircon, by the way, so if you hear the fan noise, that's why. It's getting warm in my office. I was trying to not, because it's bloody expensive to run, but office was getting uncomfortably warm. Anyway, here we go. Oh, bloody hell. Well, we've got Aaron, who is 100% going to be a target. Someone else is going to have gone, yeah, I was going to say. So Aaron's not going to be the only one in the Primo. There is a couple of other Primos around the place. I mean, if a Primo manages to make it... How did I know Noreths would have one? If a Primo manages to make it towards, like, in the last 5 or 6 cars, I'll be impressed. Because they are very, very weak in this category. The Shaft, so the Shafter has speed, that's good to get across the arena. The Super Diamond has weight. Oh, Danger Man has been dumped in the pit. That looked like friendly fire. I'm not sure if it was, but it did look quite a lot like some friendly fire going on in that one. Nope, I'm going to get away from that. Thank you very much. Not much we can do from here. There's just a cluster in the middle. These first circles, you don't really see much in the way of kills. It's the run in between the reds is just being carried around like a hat. It's this sort of sprint in between them, because there are some of these pits that you can fall in. That is where some people get tripped up. It's quite easy to do, really. Oh, yeah, pink car's gone. I'm not sure who that was. Whoever it is, Lineco is gone. Me and Liam are kind of doing the same sort of thing. Just park right on the edge. Oh, Stevie, Aaron, and Noreth all died. Green team are down some vehicles at the moment. It falls to me. It should never fall to me, unless I have a monster truck, as we saw last week. Then apparently I can do good stuff. But without a monster truck, I'm useless at this one, really. Oh, well, we're dead. Orange team have killed us, and oh, we were so close to making that back in. God damn it, that was so close to just sneaking back in the circle. Green are gone. I think we're going to be in trouble this one. Pink have lost some cars. Orange got away, although Orange are about to lose some cars here, I think. Purple are looking in a strong place. Longbow and Amy are out. So, Blakey is the lone orange car. There are 2 pink cars. And there are 2 purple cars. What are left? So, Pink or Blakey almost with a great takeout. Oh, my controller batteries are low. Oh, where is my charger? Hold on. Panic stations. I gotta figure this one out. All is good. I have a charger. It's 1v1v1. I'm going to plug this in. We're going to have... Oh, no, don't quit that. There we go. We are sorted. We have controller. We're not going to run out of batteries, so it is Blakey versus Sound, and Mafia, actually, are the last ones. Blakey's going to try and sneak in. Mafia is going to get pinged out. I see what the purple car was trying to do. It just misjudged it and ran out of time to try and sneak the car. It kind of snuck the car from the wrong side, though. On that one. So it didn't quite work for the purple vehicle. So, pink versus orange. Hello, Cass. Yes, you want to headbutt me again. Hello. Do you want to come commentate? Do you want to be co-commentator? You can sit on the cat tree this time, and you're supposed to sit on there. I am not. Blakey, oh, it's a great hit on the pink car, but Blakey overdrove it. I don't know who that's going to give it to. I mean, we lost. There's no doubt about it. It was a really good tactic from Blakey. It did go the way of pink team in the end. It was a great effort from Blakey, but they just shuffled a bit too far forward by the looks of it. Both ended up outside the circle. He's unlucky. Pink team got the victory. It's always a little bit silly with who gets the victory when both cars explode. So, yeah. Anyway, we know what we've got to do. We've got to stop Pink Team. We can't let Pink Team get another victory. Cass, you can... Hold on, let's try and get comfy. Do you want to come... You can come sit on my lap and you can commentate and squawk down the mic because you don't meow like a proper cat. No, you squawk like a bird. You do. Now he's giving me judgy looks because I'm telling everybody your secrets. You do squawk more than you meow. That was a hell of a bunny hop from the orange team car. I just wanted to go crash into the Primo, to be honest. I also love... Whoa! That was a great hit on the Reds. I also love that the one team that has only one filming crew member on it is the team that won the first round as well. I don't know what it says about our sumo skills, but there we have it. Arsenio Blanco, thank you very much for the donation. Saying the racing's occasionally clean, the highway was terribly mean, and through all the mess and the oval of stress, Longbow's at peace with Celine. That is a really good limerick. Well done, Senior Blanco. You might be on Limerick of the Day, actually. I think this time around, you are on Limerick of the Day. Well done. Well done, indeed. I don't know whether anyone can beat it in the next few minutes. However, that is currently the Limerick of the Day. I just got to check on the map, make sure I wasn't about to go get torpedoed by somebody. Right. Here we go. Race across the map. I'm just going to make sure we get into the circle on this one. Not that fussed about killing. Lineco has been killed. So we're down a pink car. That's a good start for us. Oh no! Crane! Oh no. Oh crap. Oh no, we still got Stevie with a Super Diamond. Sorry, I thought we had two Duff cars. I must have miscounted. We have Aaron with a Primo, which is honestly not going to do much. I mean, it can be a distraction sometimes. Which is good. Oh no, I've done a really dumb thing. I thought I had the brakes and the grip to do that. I really did not. I was hoping the car was going to be leaning on me, and then when I bailed, it would fall in. The problem is that when I went on the brakes, I just did not have the brakes that I anticipated having, which... well, it falls to Stevie, and I would say Aaron, but honestly, if Aaron's car can do anything, I'd be impressed in this one. Although it survived longer than me, which is saying something. So we've got to stop Pink. I mean, it does look like Pink are having a bad round anyway. That was a big explosion. We lost an Aaron. I mean, that was to be expected, really. Something else exploded. Did we lose a purple car? The leaderboards are a bit skewed at the moment. It's 3 orange and 3 purple, 1 pink and, well, I mean, green are not really a threat here. Pink, you got to be wary of, just because they have got to win. And, well, that was a big clear out. There's always one. There's always, like, in these sort of showdowns, I can't say kind of showdowns, but, there's always one circle that seems to claim a huge number of cars. That was the one. Now we've got Blakey and Ewan just versus Longbow. Whichever one, I mean, yes, Orange Team should have won the last round, however they didn't, so it doesn't really matter what could have and should have happened, and Orange Team do win that. Good work by Ewan there. Very good work by Ewan to make sure Longbow didn't... Well, good work for both the orange cars. Right, orange and pink have a round victory. Orange will feel a bit... Wait, what? Didn't it give it to pink last time? I could have sworn it gave it to pink in the first one. Did I just misread the leaderboard? I could have sworn the... I could have sworn it was pink that won the first round. It should have been orange. Well, it should have been neither. It should have been a draw. Oh well. Sumo continues to be Sumo. Oh, I must have just misread the leaderboard then. I could have sworn pink pink won in the in the previous one. Well, that's my bad then. I did just... yeah, misread the leaderboard. So... oh well. Okay, we'll go some off-road vehicles for this one, of course, mostly because the off-road category is the most fun. However, at some point, I will briefly stop to play top drives, basically. Yeah, we'll have 4 of those off-road. Now, the teams will basically... Let's make sure everyone gets connected before it launches. Teams will remain the same. We always do off-road because off-road has the most interesting cars, basically. And it gives me an excuse to play around with monster trucks. I mean, actually, we could go for... Okay, you know what? We'll do something different. Okay, we're not going to lock it to a class. But, here's the rules. You are not allowed to drive the Revolter, the Raiden, the Neon, and the Cyclone. Okay? You're not allowed to drive those these 4 kind of electric supercars. Because they're so fast, they're so grippy, and they're so heavy. They are too good for this. So, you can use whatever you want from any of the categories. But, Revolter, Raiden, Neon, Cyclone are banned. There, this becomes a very tough choice. Do you go for a big truck? I have tried a monster truck in this. Sadly, there's too many supercars kind of push you around, or they kind of scoop underneath you. I don't know what I'm going to go for here. The Ardent is not a bad choice. I don't know how well that will do. Shall we experiment? The Revolter isn't electric, but the Revolter is filthy overpowered. So, yeah, the I'm using something that we've never seen before. I don't know how it's going to fare. It might be complete garbage. It might be good. I genuinely don't know. That's why I'm going to drive it here. I'm probably not going to be the only one in the Sentinel XS. I suspect it won't be great. I think it's going to be too light. I think it's going to bounce off of everything. But I don't know what the difference between this and a normal... Is there a difference between this and a normal? Have I just picked a Sentinel? Oh, we are a team of... We're done. We've got a Jukes and a Rebel. I mean, at least Aaron's got something good. But, I mean, I say something good is a Wagner is very, very light. And there's a flying monster truck immediately. Oh, but there's a flying SUV immediately as well. Yeah, I mean, I should have gone bloody Ardent, I think. The Ardent is a surprisingly good vehicle. That did not work. Danger Man, I know Danger Man was going to be in an Ardent. Go on, let's go rescue a stricken Stevie, I think it was. We are going to try and race over here. Right, can I... nope. Can I do something? I could not do what I wanted to. Because... Oh! No, not quite. I thought there was a chance to kill a supercar there. Alas, there was not. Oh! Liam and Stevie with deaths of the day. That was glorious. Don't quite know how that happened. I don't quite know what caused that to happen, but they were very, very flippy and twisty. Hello, Blakey. Yeah, you probably want revenge after that. And look, I mean, I saw a shot. I think it was fair to go for said shot. The Sentinel's actually not terrible in this. It's not very quick. It's not quick enough is the problem, really. Danger Man did see us. I was hoping Danger Man didn't see us coming. That was going to be how we got away with that. They did. Can we get... Well, I mean, the purple monster truck's actually doing pretty well. I mean, we see them flying through the air a lot. Green almost lost one of their cars there. We gave them a boot. Purple have still got a full complement of vehicles. Valentine gave... Oh, we're in a bit of trouble here. We just got to get a move on. We've got to get across here. Like Purple having 2 monster trucks. Oh, Valentine just got completely rejected from making that corner. The monster trucks I'm not too fussed about. Like in a 1v1 situation, I feel like I'm not... It's not impossible for me to beat them. Oh, that poor Rebel. Sometimes monster truck physics will beat me, sometimes they won't. I think this is just a normal Sentinel. I don't know why this is a HWS Tier 1 vehicle. I don't really know what any of that stuff is, but this doesn't... Oh, I killed my own team. I'm so sorry, Crane. Somehow we have got 2 orange cars left and everyone else is 1v1. I did not mean to kill Crane. I meant to just drive into the pack, and it just so happened that Crane was the one there. We are not going to make it across, but I don't need to, because if Aaron makes it... Oh, purple car is gone. We might take out the green car with us. Blakey's fallen off. Aaron, make sure you're in that. Oh, no. I think everyone died, and I don't know who did. Who won? Anybody's guess. Place your bets. Who actually won? That time it did go to pink team. Everybody died. That time pink team did get it. Quite how any of that worked is I don't understand. However, yeah, I apologise, Crane. I was kind of hoping, what I was hoping more than anything is that we would hit that and that it would fire Crane into and like push other cars out. Like use Crane's vehicle as a ram and keep it into the arena. It is a little, it's always sketchy doing that. It can work, but it is sketchy, as you saw there. What we think we know about the rules when everyone dies is we think it is the car with the least damage seems to be the one that wins it. It's not who's closest to the circle, because we've seen times where the car's further away than one, and like clearly been further away and they've still won. So yeah, it's really difficult to know. It's really glitchy and it doesn't make a lot of sense. So we just kind of have to accept that when everyone dies, it's just pure RNG as to who wins it. We have a big old boop in there. I mean, the Sentinel, I do feel like, so this is a little bit of a wasted car. Not that Orange Team has many good vehicles. I guess the Dukes can kind of hit a bit hard, but yeah, this was not a good call. I was curious about what it was, but it's just not very... Oh, the pink car there's gone. It's just not very... Oh, it actually landed it, I think. My car just stopped driving. I was on the throttle and just nothing was happening. Oh, the revs is gone. We got underneath a supercar somehow. Why did my car just die? Oh, Stevie saved us. Lovely maneuver from Stevie there to kill Blakey, but we do need to stop Pink Team. They're the bigger threat here at the moment. Oh, and Liam. Oh. Well, Liam did a really good job of making that one just about survive. No, I'm not going to be able to do anything there. Did I just see... Oh, yeah, Pink Team have got like a rebel. Oh, the darting bots are here. Lado, your darting buddies are here. Crap, I'm dealing with Sumo. And we're dealing with Sumo. Amy, you jinxed it. I think Amy's still in the game as well. That's the problem. That's the problem we've got going on. Oh, well, we're in to the circle. No one's really going to get wiped out in this one. Nah. Well, that's upside down now. Yeah. I mean, this round is currently gone a bit... Oh, the Rebel's just gone to the sky, and the Rebel survives. And I'm hoping, well, would you get off my bloody roof? Somehow... Purple friendly fire has occurred. Aaron's trying to screw over Danger Man. Danger Man still makes it in. Oh, we lost 2 orange cars. I mean, we're always going to have trouble again with the bloody Rebel. Crane's actually done quite well to get it as far as it has gone, really. I'm not going to go over that way. We really have got to stop Pink Team, though. They are a big threat. Longbow almost had a bad monster truck bounce. Longbow might be in trouble. Oh, this is actually going to be a little bit close on the old time, and I could not get it stopped. We got pushed through. God damn it. I was hoping we might have got lucky there with the judging on that. We did not. We absolutely did not get as lucky as I was hoping for there. Beans. Pink team have only got one car left, which is good. We do want that. We do want that indeed. Big explosion. Okay, pink team are gone. That is kind of what matters in this. Sorry to everyone and all that, but that is the most important part here, is that pink team are gone. Sadly, it does look like top drives for me is not going to go the way that I would like it to. We're going to try. So I will be taking a brief pause shortly with this one. The monster truck has missed. Oh, no, monster truck has. I don't know where the monster truck is. Some things have happened, and I don't quite know what they were. Some bad things occurred, and yeah. The monster truck lagged about a lot, which is always a fun one. So we've got Amy with the... I can't remember what that one's called now. Green are going to get this. No, not quite. Amy did really well, actually, to find a way back into the circle there. I was not expecting that to survive quite so well. Nicely done. Nicely done for Amy in all of that. Sound of White Noise, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, how soon are you expecting the darting bot to turn into the farting bot? Oh, I'm sure we are going to come up with that sooner rather than later. Knowing us, it's now we've got 1v1, purple versus green. Who will take victory? It's down to 2 supercars, which is, I say a little bit more boring. You always want wacky stuff to win because it's always funny. However, also, you know, the wacky stuff is always going to have a little bit of a tougher time, certainly, competing. So we're now down to the kind of gradually shrinking circle. But yes, I'm sure we'll end up calling them the farting bots at some point. Wendo the Cheetah, thank you very much for the donation. Saying the playoff field is set. Won't spoil who is in and who isn't for those who haven't seen it yet, but somehow 2 of the Rickware racing cars finish in the top 10. Bloody hell. It's a weird day when that one happens. But yeah, as ever, we will try and have minimal amount of spoilers when it comes to the old motorsports stuff. And it is explosion for Amy. Well done, Liam. Green team will take victory. Yeah, the final circle does seem to be spawning correctly, which is nice. I mean, how long that's going to last is anybody's guess. It might not last into this next game, for example. Don't mind me just doing a bit of top drives in this one, so we will kind of be... I don't think I'm going to be able to win the bloody Donkerfort. I'm going to be just slightly... Yeah, we're not going to do it. Sadly, I'd still like to try and get the bloody Lotus at least. Yeah. Oh, it's Ortrack. That's the name of the car. Amy's Ortrack was broken. It wasn't accelerating. That's not what you want at all going on there. That I'm going to get... I mean, we do know that cars can take kind of engine-y damage in this one. So we know we've got to stop pink team and green team in this. Green... I mean, most teams have got, like, a couple of good cars and a couple of crappy cars. At least it's fairly well... Oh. Of all the cars we could find, the one we found to crash into was a Stevie. Oh, no, Liam. Bad Liam. Bad Liam. Put the Sentinel down, if you please. We are going to ponder... Hello, Cass. I'm top driving with one hand and doing this. Playing sumo. I'm driving sumo one-handed. Thankfully, you can kind of just coast around. We probably will die at some point. In fact, we're going to struggle to get into the circle a little bit here. We have lost a purple car, although that was Blakey, who was also probably top driving more than anything. Aaron's gone. God damn it, we've lost our good. This is going to be increasingly difficult. We've lost our supercar now. We're down to a Dukes a bloody sentinel and a rusted rebel of nonsense. So yeah, the chances of this going well are slim. Well, that was a mess. That was an absolutely ridiculous mess. I'll give the green car a nudge, not that we can really do much. We do need to stop green, but I don't think that's going to get back on its wheels in time. Top drives is over. I came 16th and needed to get 15th because, of course, that is the way it goes. I could have pushed Danger Man off, but I think if I had, it would have killed me too. Maybe we should have gone for it. Yeah, I think we maybe should have done, and hoped that we got back in time. It was the I didn't really want to die myself that was the bigger concern there. Pink have lost one of their monster, or has lost their monster truck actually, because they've only got one. The Rebels probably not a bad choice for vehicle. Oh dear. We're getting very bullied by Pink. You gotta be careful of Green Team a little bit here. Oh, that was millimeters from death. That is the closest, because we know that death is basically decided by where your driver is in the car. So the fact that my driver was mostly out of the circle, that was so lucky. The difficulty we've got is, I don't know if we're going to be able to get across to the circle in time now. This is going to be one hell of a sprint because the green supercar is just faster getting across to the circle. Oh! We got there. We murdered Liam. We absolutely eviscerated Liam. That was so devastating. There's one pink car. There's one green car. There's one purple car. And there's two orange cars. But honestly, the two orange cars put together just about make a car, because one's a rebel and one's a bloody sentinel. Amy, I'm happy to work with you, if I'm honest. I'm happy to work with you here. Oh... Everyone survives. Oh, what? The circle was gone. Well, that's 1v1v1, and, well, I mean, not much was lost there, if I'm honest. Not much of value was lost. Amy, I'm happy to work together with you. We've got to stop the other two, so I'm not going to go for the purple car here. But yeah, I mean, I know I'm the weakest car here. The Ardent is surprisingly good. Did Amy get a good cross-map hit on that? Possibly. We might be able to get fired out. Green are gone. Oh, hello. Ah, no. Put me down. Bloody hell. Right, so it falls to... I mean, if a Sentinel can win this, I would be astounded. I mean, the supercars are good. I know how good the Ardent is. So, yeah, if a Sentinel can somehow win this, it would be really, really impressive. Oh, me and Danger Man were playing that one super risky. We were both trying to push the other one out, and yeah, I played that. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to time this because I've not got the speed to really play too much in the way of silly buggers here. We've got to get to the circle, of course, but oh, I might have misjudged it. Oh! I timed it perfectly. Well, I kind of hope Danger Man wins now. And it wasn't intentional, but I had timed it absolutely perfectly to go and punt Danger Man out and put my car in the circle, and Amy shuffled forward and blocked where we were going. And I was busy sat aiming directly at where Danger Man was going to be, and that was going to take a deflection when Amy shuffled forward. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, out of the Ore Track and the Ardent, I think the Ardent is possibly the better push of war. Yeah, Ardent's won it. Well, you know, it wasn't an intentional friendly fire incident. However, yeah. We could have killed Danger Man, and in the end it didn't quite work out, and Danger Man went on to take victory. Well done. Well done, Danger Man. The Ardent was good. I should have gone with it. Honestly, I say I should have gone with it. You know, I tried the Sentinel just because I wanted to know what it was like, and it really wasn't the best of cars. So, yeah. That's what we get for selecting it. It did alright. It did better than I thought, considering how sort of spectacular it is. Tari? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that one correctly, but thank you very much for the donation. So I got held up by a clothing-obsessed mugger. He said, I'm going to cut off one of your trouser legs and put it in a library. I thought, well, that's a turn up for the books. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, that's going to be a boo to you. From chat and indeed from me. H2G2, thank you for the donation. Say, in case you haven't seen, you should know, driving standards have dropped very low. There's deliberate crashing and car-to-car bashing on this weird track that is sumo. Oh, I like that one. That's good as well. That is definitely up there. That is definitely up there for entertaining limerick. It's that one limerick of the day. I'm not sure. There was another one that was really good that I've now lost wherever it was. However, that was a fantastic limerick. So well done, H2G2. Always there with the good limericks. Oh, and everything is spawning and glitchy. Lovely. That's what we like to see. Vortex, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, the cult of 69 will never die. We haven't seen the cult appear for a little while. And there it is. And it will round out. Oh, just flew away as we get the car. It will end up rounding out the donation bar. Oh, also, I mean, we didn't get to blow up Nareth's helicopter. However, as promised... Oh! Wait, that blows up... I actually didn't think that blew up Armored Karumas in one hit. That surprises me. Sorry, that was just for earlier. We never quite got to rocket Nareth's, so instead... I feel like that was, you know, the best other option. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Oh, damn it. Well, that's probably fair. Anyway, yes, we finally got there. We got the death of Nareth's at the end there. That is going to be it for today. I hope you have enjoyed this stream, this silly stream of some racing and some crashing along the way. I will be back streaming on Wednesday. Well, I'll be back with Carly, hopefully streaming on Wednesday. We will be doing some more co-op nonsense. Might have a go at RimWorld. Shall see. I think it's going to be between RimWorld and Overcooked to see what I fancy playing at that point. Oh, we got stabbed in the gut right there. However, yes, that is indeed going to be it for this one. A big thank you to everyone who donated. Of course, it is very much appreciated indeed. I apologise. I think I read all of that. I do apologise if I missed any. Sometimes it can be difficult to keep track of all the madness that is going on here. But yeah, it is always much appreciated. And what am I getting shot by now? Of course, a very big thank you to all of you who have given your Sunday evenings, afternoons, maybe Monday mornings if you're in Australia, that part of the world. Yeah, thank you all for sticking around for the stream. I hope we've all had a good time here. That, though, is indeed going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, I'm going to be stuck under the stairs. Oh, there we go. Goodbye.